Hello everyone, welcome to Zelda Speedruns. We have another Twilight Princess Any Percent tournament race here. We got JD versus Bruggles in the loser bracket quarterfinals. And we have the Wildebeest and KM Keaton on commentary today. We take it from there.
Hello,
everyone. Or you mean went at the exact same time then?
Oh, did we? Sorry. You go first.
Hello, my name is Keaton, and today I'm joined here by my good friend Beast. We're both Twilight Princess runners, and we have a really fun race coming out here for you guys today with JDLM and Bruggles.
Sure do. And I don't know if it's visible on the restream yet, but I like that JD made file name GL Brug. What a guy.
It is indeed visible for them. Also, good note, or oh, I just had something I was gonna say and I just like dropped in the middle of a sentence. Whoa, it's never happened.
Was it to remind us to turn the oven off before we leave home?
Maybe. I don't know. It was actually. I feel like it was something important. Well, anyway, today we have a pretty cool race between two very, very good runners. Both these runners are sub-3 runners. Bruggles with a PB of, let me look at his splits, I can see it, 257, 51. And JD, a runner who is he is the 5th place on the leaderboard currently with a 254.38.
Yeah, should be a very competitive race. They're both very good players.
They're both very, very good players, and I've gotten to meet. I know I've talked to JD way more. I've known Bruggles for a little while too, mainly from his Wind Waker side. It's kind of crazy. Haven't you been doing stuff with Wind Waker too? And yep, both runners are now off.
Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting how much of the TP community does a lot of other games too. It's also at the same time interesting to me how many don't, how many are just TP.
Yeah, it seems like we definitely have like a good half that do a lot of other things, and then a good half that just mainly do TP, right? Like you have Zach, you, me. Trying to think, there are like quite a bunch
JD,
of
Bruggles.
JD, Bruggles.
Yeah, JD's been doing SS now.
Yeah, JD's been doing SS. He's been really hammering down, like really. I think he had an actual really good time on their leaderboard too.
Nice. Okay, the gate was pretty kind to both of them. A lot kinder to Bruggles, but
yeah, a lot kinder. But both. I mean, his mishaps with the map, with trying to get at the map and do the setup there, definitely like at least gave JD some time. You know.
Yeah.
They're pretty much caught up. Yeah, like there's very little between them now.
Ooh, any predictions? We definitely could do some. Oh boy. Exited.
I think predictions we can have. Who will have the? I mean, we could do a really quick one. Who will have the better bow? Like
better goats time is more clear cut.
Better goats time, true. Because I guess bow is subjective, right? Unless someone really gets beat down, it could really be like.
Yeah, it's not subjective. It's just harder to tell. There isn't a timer on the screen, but goats will tell you. You know, there's the timer at the very top of the screen. So.
Yeah, we could do a quick prediction of who will have a better goats. We have about 2 minutes before this happens.
Nice. Starting off.
Nice, perfect timer too there.
Wow, this is a lot of pressure. Hopefully the runners don't know about how many points are being spent.
Oh my goodness, yeah. Hopefully they have no clue.
I would feel very pressured.
Yo, I can go down pretty hard too. Bet it all on the SS runner, you know?
Oh boy. Evening out the odds here.
Trying to. So today, I'm pretty sure a couple of you already know. You already have some pretty pretty general idea of what game we're running. Both these people are Twilight Princess runners, been around for. I know both have been around in the Zelda community for a long time. I don't know about Bruggles and TP, how long Bruggles has been with TP, but I do know he's been in Zelda and Zelda speedrunning for a good amount of time too. JD has been a runner of Twilight Princess for 7 years.
7 years, my god.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, the routes that he knows for this game.
Oh, he knows this game in and out. 200%. That'll do that to you.
It's kind of funny because yeah, he was there before a lot of like we talk about how this game doesn't change too much, but we definitely learned a lot of small things throughout the time, right?
Oh, yeah.
Like little things you just learn, and like they talk about early boss flags was one of those things that was always there, and we just never did it. We never knew that it was that was there, right?
Well, I mean, any discoveries we ever make for this game, they've always been there. It's not like we're modifying it.
Yeah, that is very true. It's pretty cool to see that even very, very recently we saw one of the most exciting things we've seen in TP in 2 years. About 15 seconds optimally, 10 seconds usually like 10 seconds like just off of like picking it up and being able to do it correctly can get you around 10 seconds time save.
Yeah, the snow peak
and
time save.
that's incredible. That's huge for this community.
It's
also
incredible how. Go ahead.
Both with not the worst cage breaks there.
Yeah, it was 408 and 410 cage breaks. That's great for a race.
Yeah, definitely
did slow bit.
Considering they did slow bit and they bonked, or JD definitely bonked on that gate for a little bit there, so that's really good. Alright, let's see who ends up getting the better goats time. I know JD definitely put a little bit of practice into TP last night, if I recall.
Yeah, you keep an eye on Bruggles' goat time. I'll keep an eye on JD's in case they're.
Alright, I'll be watching his.
It started around the same time though, so it's probably going to be obvious. JD's looking pretty good. JD got a 2021.
Okay, and it looks like JD's winning it because Bruggles got a lot of Howards. He is having a bad time with goats here. He gets a 32. You hope with that pretty good break slide there. So that means JDLM had the better goats.
Yep.
Oh my goodness! I just made 12,000.
That's pretty good. I only made 212. I only bet 69 points.
I can now have a restreamer roll me a seed. Let's go. That is rough for Bruggles though. Unfortunately, we have those times where you get some Howards.
Yep, it happens to all of us.
And we're about to walk up into. I recently learned the actual percentages to this.
Yeah, I've read the document, but I can't remember.
It's like literally like him slapping is like a higher chance. So in this one, there's 4 things he can do. Do nothing. Do nothing as 20, so it's like 20, 20, 20, 30, I think, is how it works. That's not 100%. It's 20, 20,
yeah,
30,
no.
30. And then the next one, it's... I have no clue what the next one is. I have no clue. You know, I'm really, I'm showing off how much I've remembered that document.
Bruggles just got a very clean 1 cycle on bow phase 1, and so he's going to be fast catching up with JD. JD is having a tough time with it too. This is essentially, it's not a third of a chance for every move that he can give, but it's essentially rock paper. And yeah, Bruggles is now taking the lead just because Bo is being awful to.
Yeah, unfortunate for JD, but he's not going to be too far behind. And are you sure, FX, that it's 50% slap chance?
Yeah, that sounds right.
I was thinking it's 40, 30, 30. I thought it was 40% slap, 30, 30 the other two, because that equals 100.
I think I have this document.
You might. I'm actually very interested.
No, maybe not. I thought I did. Both runners remembering to save, very good.
Yeah, it's going to be used for a trick later on in the game, which will be known as Forest Back in Time, which we use to get a thing called Early Boss Flag, so it'll be used in 2 points in the run. Very, very handy for helping us skip a bunch of stuff in dungeons. Like it pretty much does cut out so much time in both of them.
Yeah, quite a bit.
Don't need. We get some monkeys. We get a Deku Toad that exists.
You would think the monkeys would be really helpful with the toad fight too, but no, they stay in the forest.
Yeah, unfortunately, we can't drag them out of that forest. Well, they're kind of just stuck there. It would be kind of cool if we could have the monkeys out in the rest of the game. Imagine if you walk up to Ganon with your squad of monkeys.
It's something I imagine often.
Every time you get to that Ganon fight, you're like, man, I really wish I had that squad of monkeys. Unfortunately, Bruggles is not getting box break.
He has an interesting setup for it. Oh, JD crushes it. Nice. So JD's saving 3 frames over Bruggles there. Optimal.
I'm trying to think of any other predictions we could have out for this.
I mean, in a two-way race,
Hugo's like a weird one that we could try to do, but
nah.
Yeah,
I mean, I feel like we could do that for any trick. There are a lot of, binary kind of things that we could throw on here, just because there are 2 runners.
True. I was about what I was thinking is who will be ahead by like Hugo, right? Because Hugo is like another big portion, but like of course it's tilted towards Bruggles right now because he has the lead.
I feel like just to kind of direct any gambling away from the outcome of the race, we could gear it more towards RNG and whether both runners get good RNG or something. Oh, Bruggles got really whacked by that Squeeble. That's so annoying.
That is really, really unfortunate. He got absolutely bullied by that little guy.
Yeah. Squeebles, man. But like, maybe.
Oh, so like
whether we have a total between both runners of 8 ook hops or fewer or something like that.
Oh wait, that's actually super smart. I was gonna say like after you said that, like it'd also be smart like how many bombs will be used on more fuel, 4 or more, right? Like so 4 and below and 5 and above would be a loss, right? Those are actually like pretty good ideas. I like that because then it doesn't matter who's in what position, right? Because
yeah. Ooh,
as long as someone doesn't forfeit, we're good.
Yeah. Well, I don't see anyone forfeiting before.
Yeah. Also, were you saying with JD?
Sorry.
No, my bad. You go.
I was just gonna say, Bruggles got a tech skip that JD just missed, so Bruggles saving a little bit of time there. It looks like, yeah, I mean, JD has been a little behind because of Bo. Bruggles lost a little bit of time to that Squeeble, but
ooh, that was a really good B attack.
Nothing compared to potential time losses coming up.
Yeah, definitely. We're gonna see them both try and go for the tech skip right here. We said Bruggles just got it there. That was extremely quick too. And there we go, JD following right up. Both runners not too far behind each other. I'm guessing around 5 or 6 seconds within each other. Like they're very, very close.
Something like that. I like seeing where people B attack into cutscenes, because I learned a bunch of places to do that, but there are so many other places that I could, and I never even think about it. So for example, JDB attacked into that little cutscene of noticing the spirit, and I've seen that one before. But there was one thing I noticed. I was rewatching a little bit of my race with Marco, and I noticed that we were basically synced coming out of Sword and Shield skip, and then suddenly by the time the Shadow Beast fight was going on, we weren't synced anymore. He was ahead. And it was bizarre, because all you do is run forward there. But I realized that at the last second he B attacks into the cutscene of the Shadow Beasts falling down, and didn't have to run as far after. It's crazy how optimized this game can be.
There's little minor things that you can just add in for the extra bits of time save, and like, imagine that throughout the whole entire run. It's not just like in that area, right? There's literally everywhere. We do this jump attack right here, both runners getting that jump attack, right? So that you get a little bit further when Minna hits or Minna pops up with that text. we have so many little small things that they do genuinely add up. And
For
I mean,
sure.
it's not like your run's the like, oh, you missed one, guess the run's over. No, it's nothing like that, right? This is really unfortunate, by the
Mm.
way. JD's gonna be
Yeah,
losing a good amount more time than Bruggles, mainly just because of where Hugo walked.
yeah.
So
Hugo's position is RNG as you approach that area, and he was in a much worse place for JD.
I remember I got to talk to someone about it. Hugo was always his spawn position is always the same, but how he walks and where he
Oh,
goes is different.
yeah.
So
You
the
know that
angle
makes
he
sense.
has and where he goes. And we also don't even know if he walks when we're talking to Minna. Cause, you know what's even more interesting? Hugo
What's that?
walks if you get sword and shield skip. Hugo
Yeah,
doesn't move
yeah.
at all if you miss it.
Right. I've seen
And
that.
so we have no clue which he does while you're talking to Minna.
All right, this is a tense moment for both runners going for sword and shield skip. Bruggles getting it, very nice. JD's taking his time. Well, Hugo's taking his time.
Yeah, Hugo, it's
Crushing
not
it.
JD there. Hugo's kind of
Yeah.
just sitting there shimmying.
Okay, but both runners got sword and shield skip first try. Excellent. Excellent to see that.
Yeah, both
But
runners on that first try, doing pretty good both so far. Like that's a good section of the game to be cleared through. We still have a couple of unfun tricks, or um, pretty notable time losses coming up, including EMS, Scourge Void, Ruby Roll, Pillar Whip. But they are
well,
through a bit of the gauntlet of this game.
I was just reviewing a few of the tricks in this game today because I had some time and thought it would be fun. I haven't played this game in 3 weeks or so. And I was really enjoying it. These unfun tricks. Pretty fun.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Which one? I tend to really like Pillar Clip. I think Pillar Clip's really fun. I think Ruby Roll essentially is fun, other than in the context of a run, it's stressful. You know what I mean? Along with Gorge Void. Gorge Void isn't bad until you're actually in the run and you realize, oh shoot, I just lost a minute. You're like, oh
Yeah.
well.
Gorge Void's an annoyance. I don't consider that one terribly fun to practice. A lot of other early stuff, the Pillar Clip, Ruby Roll, Sword and Shield Skip. I was really enjoying it.
I am not gonna
And
lie to you, Jay. I don't know. They both
I'm
might.
they have both talked on stream about doing it, and I know they have both experimented with it. I assume they'll both be.
Apparently, it is not that hard to pick up, and it does not change SPR. It is easier than the older SPR we used to do because it takes out that double LJA. That double LJA is notorious because it has the human factor of RNG, where you could be in the wrong standing position, throw the boomerang, not exactly how you did you've done it the other times, and it goes in bounds. That's now taken out, so we no longer have to worry about that. All we have to do is the ice clip thing, which I haven't experimented with yet.
Wait, a
Did you
double
get the?
LJ? What are you talking about?
Oh yeah, you just do the one LJ and SBR,
Yeah,
don't
I
you?
never heard of such a.
That one also can kind of trip people up too, though.
It can. Unfortunately, neither JD nor Bruggles is getting a ton of one free.
Yeah,
Um,
they've definitely not been getting. If anyone's wondering about these one framers, it's whenever Minna goes out after text, right? After she talks to you and has text, you can get a one framer to where right after she's done with the text, you can mash quick enough because we don't have a frame for it, of where you get the jump as she's going out.
Yep, everywhere except when you're approaching Zora's Tomb.
Yeah, that one. That one's
Nice. Bruggles got a nice, quick early Master Sword. Of course, he doesn't have a Master
nice.
Sword yet. He's just on his way. And JD as well. Very good.
Good stuff. Both getting a very quick MS. That's going to be really nice.
Yeah, that's excellent.
No one's getting tripped up by that or Hugo. Two things down. Next thing we're going to be crossing our fingers for is everything goes well for, what's it called? Gorge Void. Seeing both these runners get Gorge Void would be really, really nice to see.
I always get nervous at Forest because I failed that 8 times in a row in a race. So,
were you doing save or item wheel?
Item wheel. That's when I dedicated my life to getting better at it. I got better at it, but oh my god.
Did you pick up save bit or
No.
are you still item wheel?
Yeah, I like item wheel. I've
You
seen
like
enough
item
people
wheel?
fail safe. I know you're a big proponent of it. I know,
I am
but
a very big proponent of it.
I'm I'm pretty good at item wheel and map backup
I
now,
know
and I've
in the
seen
end
people
my
fail safe.
in the end my consensus is it's go with whichever one you're comfortable with, because I know some people really find the item wheel method comfortable, right? And so it's definitely like
Yeah,
your
and
perspective, right?
any new runner should use item wheel or not item wheel, save method. It's faster.
It definitely, and for a lot of people who have always done item wheel, I definitely understand it's harder to switch off, right? Because you already know it the other way, right? But for newer people, yeah, definitely the item wheel is nice. Or I mean, saving is nice because like as long as you don't pick up the other one, they're essentially very very similar. Different
Yeah,
frames
exactly.
that are used,
Yeah,
but both have a reliable backup, right? They both have the item wheel method has a reliable backup, right?
it has many reliable backups.
Yeah.
Like if you know the backups and can time inputs properly, then I think a 4 frame instead of one.
It's definitely perspective though, FX. Like that's the big thing with this community. A lot of what we do in this community is literally just like how you feel with it, right? That's why even though it's now gone, the Snow Peak, the SPR LJA, there were literally like 6 methods for it. Upon like many different aim spots that people did, the many different ways you can do it. Both me and Beast do the one LJA, and we both do it differently. I see up and aim at the chest. You do the one that's the double trigger, right? That's the right to
Yeah,
left.
I don't think anyone else does it the way I do because the way I do it is kind of stupid, but it works for me.
I think no, Bruggles actually picked that one up too. He loved that.
Oh,
He
did he?
actually loved the way that you did it, even though I think it's gone now. It's actually now gone.
Yeah, it is. Unfortunately, I really liked practicing that. It's a fun one.
It was definitely fun. I'm kind of sad. I'm happy and sad about this. The simi jump is gone now because I was really bad at the simi jump after that room.
Simi jump after.
It's where you go through the floor with the jump attack.
Oh, really? That's just a notch thing. If you're bad at that, that's an issue with your controller.
I think
Well,
I didn't
if you
know
were,
the notch and the B timing. I didn't know either, and it just
oh
like
yeah,
took me a long
the B
like.
timing is also it's true.
It felt like there were times where I would get it like 10 times in a row, and then I failed like 10 times in a row again, and I was like,
Hmm.
yeah, that was literally my expression. I was like, I don't know if I want to do this right now. But those two tricks are now gone, and we are now replaced with a cool ice clip.
It's pretty cool.
It is definitely interesting. Like we lost that for a new clip, right? Like
Yeah, I'm looking forward to learning that. I have not done so yet.
yeah, you
Ooh,
and
look
me
at
have
this.
been
Ruggles coming in with a 2137 map. That's great for
that's
a race.
very very good for race. That is
Yeah.
incredible. But if you guys are
You
wondering,
can ask for
also
a better.
you
Go
go
ahead.
beast.
I was gonna say you can ask for a better beginning, but not much better. What's considered an extremely good time would be around a 2050 Master Sword. Is like the best time I think anyone's gotten, and
Yeah,
the 2130 is not bad at all, considering the.
and I think literally JD followed up by being like what 10-15 seconds behind, right there.
Did he split? He didn't split there. That's interesting. I have no idea. I didn't know that. Yeah, he should have been within 10 seconds, I think.
I think we'll know by the boomerang when if they're actually like super super lined up.
I can just check on the timers.
JD had a 21:45. Nice.
Yeah,
Okay, so
yeah.
very very close to each other.
Yeah, if you look closely on JD's screen, you can see Bruggles' Link picking up the Master Sword in the background, the other map. They're gonna run into each other.
Yeah, they're gonna have to pass by each other. You might you know it's kind of funny in like the UN randos, or like online, you would see like you would watch someone go into that cutscene. You could actually watch them do the cutscene and then try like push them out of the way and try and do it yourself. It would be kind of cool to see that happen in TP too.
Yeah, that would be interesting.
You see one Link in the corner like talking to Midna. Well, she's explaining like her like the whole like plan stuff, and then you like pass by them, you pick up the Master Sword yourself.
And she's explaining that with her tiny nose, by the way. Just wanted to point that out. Very small
Tiny nose. Yep, she does have a pretty small nose compared to Link. Definitely.
Yeah, that's like she could probably fit a good 10 of those noses inside.
Wolfdash 4,
Wolfdash.
Wolfdash. Wolves. That's very hard to pronounce, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, we're about to see both these runners go do a trick. Wait, no, they're not. I'm like.
Are you about to say Fair and Escape?
Yeah, I was about to be like, yeah, they're about to go do Fair and Escape, guys. So we'll go watch them do Fair and Escape.
You were trying to trick them into running over to do Fair and Escape before they got the boomerang.
Have you ever done that in a run though? Like you teleport with the Master Sword and you start running towards you, like, wait a second. Hold up, I don't have a boomerang.
I've started to run towards it a few times, and I have run all the way there and tried to do it, and then realized I didn't have it exactly once.
I have made it to Koro's chair like twice before, and then realized, wait a minute, I don't have a boomerang.
Yeah, because I mean, to be fair, you go through this area, what, 3 times in a very early game?
3 times, 4 times if you miss GV.
Well, oh yeah, that's true.
Oh, I mean, an early game. So if we're including the one from Back in Time, because we go through it in what's it called? Back in Time, literally. We talk to Koro, we get the lantern, then we leave. We come back here after SNS, after Master Sword, and then
to get to
the. Yep.
And then warp there again for...
Warp there again, escape, warp there again, escape later. Yeah, we have 2 fair and escapes. And then 3 if you miss Gorge Void.
Alright, I'm hoping for good Back in Time here. This trick makes me sick.
I definitely remember that race that happened, and I think that was the time where you were really scared of this trick after that, right? Like...
I was scared of it during it.
Had it just been really being mean to you? Yo, did you see that movement JD did? Both doing save bit, by the way. We see Bruggles had the later frame, which does work. You just have to reset in a different way. And JD getting the perfect frame, which, of course, works. Thumbs up to both runners. They got out there.
Yep. Very nice to see.
How'd you like that movement by JD? He like B attacked like down right notch to get the lineup instantly.
Yeah.
And then...
No, I do pretty much the same thing. I've seen other people do it even faster somehow. It's like, oh yeah, well, okay, I guess that only works. It's like you turn and while you're press start to save, and then you get the C Link's position while the save screen is coming up, so you can adjust from. Yeah, there are a lot of quick ways to do it. I really like Sky's setup for... Ooh, okay, that's a big time loss. Unfortunately, JD busted his nut a little bit low there and did not kill the spider. So he's gonna have to... Yeah, he's gonna have to wait... Or he's gonna have to kill one of the spiders with the other deck. And...
Well, what he can do is he can gamble with the one nut. Or what he's gonna do is he's gonna spy.
Oh, he's gonna transform into wolf. Oh,
yeah. Oh, he really wanted it. Okay, I respect the.
Turn down.
Or he's going to impress us all, and just walk up.
Yeah, JD had to waste a little time there, but that could have been worse.
I mean, that was quite impressive. He didn't transform into wolf. He didn't have to do any of that shenanigans, so he didn't miss that lantern though.
It looked like that was the plan. that he was gonna turn into a wolf, but he saw his opportunity and went.
Yeah, he rolled the dice, picked the card, and got the right one. Made it all the way through.
I should have mentioned the Ookops thing when we had time enough for a break.
Oh, wait, yeah, you know, we probably could have done that. I think that's a good idea that we can use for the rest of the other races, though. That's something that we'll be able to do, and more than just this one. I'll definitely bring up around the time when we're going to SPR that we should do a predict for how many bombs will be used total by the runners. Because I think 4 or more is very fair because of the chance of a 1 bomb or, you know, a 3 bomb, right? It definitely feels like it would mean two 2 bombs or 1 3 and a 1. There's a lot of scenarios where it works and doesn't, if you know what I mean.
JD's getting like, I didn't count, that looked like a 7 or 8.
That was a lot of hops, my man.
That
was a lot of hops.
Just RNG, and Bruggles was pretty quick. Bruggles had 2 or 3, I think.
And JD would have taken out the prediction on his own.
Yeah.
Also, I don't know Simi's setup for Force Back in Time. I need to actually check that out.
Wow. Yeah, we're about to see Bruggles a second and a half behind his PB.
That's really good. For race, that is an incredible start to get, you know?
It is. And somehow after all that, they're still just 10 seconds apart. Maybe Bruggles had a worse ook luck than I don't know.
They're definitely very close to each other. Yeah, they are.
They're 10 seconds.
I don't know, man. JD seems to, like, whenever I think of Phantom Time, I'm not gonna lie, JD seems to just find a lot of it. Like, JD does go really fast out of nowhere. Like, something goes wrong, and then he's not as behind as you think he is, you know?
Yeah, I can see that. Some runners just have that.
It does feel really good, though, that this is another race where we've had runners be very close to each other, though.
Yeah.
Because we have races that literally end by EMS almost in terms of who's going to be in the lead, you know? Like, oh. Alright, now I get to talk about. Both runners are going to be doing a trick called Fair and Escape. Gonna get up to the line of this
we might be
trigger.
seeing it for 5 hours with them failing Fair and Escape.
That would be very. Please imagine, no. No.
Oh, thank goodness.
That's a thing. Okay, well, Bruggles out. Bruggles out. He'll have to come back and do that again here in a little while. JD. Oh, the boomerang. Okay, and he gets it too.
Yeah, very precise aiming for that one, and you want to be as far left as possible, so it's possible to accident target column, the pole there, and JD accident.
We typically always aim, like, we literally aim, like, right on the seam of the pillar, or the column there half the time, you know what I mean?
It's time to figure out whether we get to see any mail. Ooh, Bruggles might get pooped on. No, okay, he's good.
No, he's out. He's living it.
No poop and no mail. It's a good day.
And then we got JD coming over here, and I think he's also pretty, you know, and...
Yep.
He's out.
Okay. Gorge Void coming up. Runners are going to attempt to press A on their controllers. Seems easy, doesn't it? They just have to do it on one particular frame. That's...
One frame or you don't make it. One frame for a minute, you know? So what we're all gonna do in chat is get our A ready. You know, you can also get your handy dandy game controller and try and press A with the runners, them too. Try and help them get this frame, if you know it.
If any of us in chat gets Scourge Void, then it... A little early, Jay.
You know, Jay, that's a little bit early, man.
And Bruggles got it. Very nice.
And Bruggles got it. All right. We got to get the second one.
Ooh,
You know, I
JD had
know
to
it's
be.
gonna look like we're way earlier than everyone because of the
Oh, that's a good point.
I can't
Oh,
send. I can't
neither
press
can
put
I,
another A.
and that's why JD missed it because we couldn't press that button.
We couldn't. We're not.
Okay,
We can't put the same thing in twice.
yeah.
Oh no.
So we're about to see some differences in the route. Oh, Bruggles, really, that was a little shaky start to. But no, he
He's definitely
um.
got it. I think he's
So
very good on that.
because Bruggles voided there, he's going to be able to stay in this area and not be forced to warp away, as JD just was. So Bruggles is now going to make his way to Kakariko by getting over this fence, this gorge. And then he's going to open a warp spot there, so he can warp back later. JD, on the other hand, was just warped away, so he's going to go do some other stuff. And then later he's going to come back and do the trick Bruggles did. And that's ultimately going to cost JD something like a just from routing differences.
They're gonna converge around Elm Vessel immediately is when you
Yeah.
will see them literally be at the same spot again. Like the time loss will have happened and it's over. There isn't more extra time loss you get for it after that. Like it's done by then.
Yeah, and until then, like, starting in maybe a minute or so, it'll look like JD is ahead because Burgles will be doing the things that JD is doing, but a minute after him. But
You know
that's
that does depend on where JD. Yeah, JD is going like that side.
yeah, yeah. I don't think I've ever actually. No, that's not true. I saw a case.
I've seen Case and a couple others do it.
Hmm.
In terms of Wolfdash, I've seen it twice, I think.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, I've seen it or once. No, only once, I think. But in total, I think I've seen 3 times where people have just gone over and done the other side.
Yeah, I like to see an even number of gorge, but can't always win. That's kind of how
Yeah,
that trick goes. Can't win them all.
unfortunately, this is one of the prices of TP. We do have a trick that's just a one frame or a minute loss, you know.
Yep, don't
But
get to try again. Well,
yeah,
you theoretically you could, but you'd have to safety save first, and it's totally not worth it.
yeah, it's definitely not worth. Depends. FX. You go against someone. FX has been said many times that yes, optimally it would only be. It's gonna be around more than 10 seconds typically, depending on how many bombs is done on more fuel. Subjective, but
Oh.
also in practice, Gorge Void route is definitely a lot. Like the other Gorge Void route is a lot faster if done correctly.
Yeah, the thing is,
Bite
every
route
single
is.
well,
Fern's right about that. Bite is 30 seconds. ZA is about more than 10.
for almost all of these runners, they're used to running the gorge route, and any deviation from that would be time loss. If they learned a new route just to run in a race, they would not run it optimally. So
Also, instead you have another trick that comes in here too when doing the other route.
what?
Well, for ZA you have opponent slide. For ZA you
Oh,
get
well,
the
yeah,
opponent slide side.
well, but they're talking about bite without ZA.
Yeah. Bite without ZA though, there's still other things that go wrong. Are you always gonna have an optimal bug collection on
I know KB
Bite?
fight is a big one for new people.
And
I mean,
KB fight is hard RNG. You do not have any control over that fight. You can take
is that right?
huge
I've never
time
done
loss.
it. I mean, well, I've never done it in a run.
Imagine Ganon horseback, but with absolutely no control.
Interesting. I could have sworn I read Sky talking about having some kind of setup for it and being able.
You can do KB1, fuel track, actually consistent with claw shot. Oh, you can use the claw shot on Tyrannum, but that's going to be slower. And will take a lot of time.
In any case, you know, comparing routes optimally, yeah, it does seem like that would be a good gamble, doing Bite instead, but only if you're already totally familiar.
If you're very familiar with Bite, then yeah, you can definitely do it. But I mean, it's also the case of that's like taking things to an extremely optimal level. And what I'm looking at isn't Bite. There are a lot of other things that can go wrong. That can happen. Or your bug collection's always going to be perfect. Are you going to be like is your vessel always consistently going to be, you know, the top time, right? When we talk about these time differences between the routes, you need to know that there is different deviations that come from it, right? It's all dependent on how fast you do things and how fast things are done, right? So this one is a big example. Lake bed reroute, right? We talk about how it's only 4 to 5 seconds, right? It's 4 to 5 seconds depending on the LJA. How good are you at the LJA? Because that's where the time comes. Optimally, it's 4 to 5 seconds. Unoptimally, it's more. The more time you
It's an
take to do the
infinite amount of
speed.
time.
What?
It's an infinite amount of time.
Yeah, it's an
Inoptimally,
infinite
you
amount of
miss the
time.
LJ.
And it's the same thing vice versa. How long does it take you to do the other setups, right? Like, how long does it take you to do the rest of it, right? Like, but Bite Route has
Yeah.
a lot of extra components in there that can go wrong and can add more time.
Well, while we can't speak definitively on whether it's worth it for any runner or not, it is, I think, interesting that we did have one runner change route for Wolfdash. D3 did Zora Armor. Still Gorge, right? Pretty sure.
Yeah, D3 did Gorge ZA.
Yeah, no one switched from Bite to Gorge or vice versa, but D3 did Zora Armor route. But
Zora Armor route
I think
apparently loses a lot. Like, only the Zora Armor route loses less time than Bite Zora Armor.
Yeah, optimally. But yeah, and with
Like,
all of those caveats we were just talking about.
we were just talking about it. If you do everything very perfect, right? The Epona clip during what's it called, escort. If you do the other part of it really, really well, the Epona slide over, then yeah, it's not that bad, right? But like, those are extra components that also you're transferring some difficulty over. And I guess a lot of runners just prefer the fastest, like your gamble being on Gorge Void.
Speaking of doing things perfectly, the runners have not been doing things perfectly, of course. They're not Tasses, but they're doing very well right now. Both first try pillar clips. JD got the what's it called? One cycle on Deku Toad.
Both Neighbor gate clips were pretty relatively well
they're both
done
doing
there.
the quick lake bed route too.
Never do lake bed route. It is cool to see this. I actually really like this route. It was really funny. I saw a runner yesterday who walked in there, took out the boomerang, and I was like, "Wait a second, I'm doing the new lake bed route," and then realized a little bit too late.
Oh, I guess that doesn't save too much time if you.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Boomerang. Still, well, that's
they did switch over and do the Iron Boots thing, but since they had messed up the positioning because they walked up to do the LJA, they then missed the Iron Boots hop down onto the ledge. That's actually really cool that we've seen a lot of, I think we talked about it a little bit, that like this segment over here changed this year too. Was it this year or early last year? I think it was this year where the lake bed reroute came.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was this year.
So we've seen a lake bed reroute, and we've also seen a SPR reroute, which is really cool to see.
Yeah, it's a testament to how optimized this category of this game is that we get very excited about, a 15-second reroute.
Like 15 seconds? Oh my goodness, a legendary time here.
Nice one cycle on Deku Toad from Bruggles as well. JD's doing an interesting setup for this Kargok fight, but looks great. Yep, crushed it. That's a bit of a tense moment for the run too, that Kargok fight that JD just did. He's luring the Kargok into the water so that it automatically kills the rider on top.
Bruggles took like an extra 2 rolls past the chest there. That was kind of hilarious. Bruggles just almost, yeah, he just like passed the chest, kept going, and then was like, wait a second, chest.
Must have been doing something. That's funny. But that's a bit of a tense moment, and Bruggles is going to be coming up on that too, where you run the risk of crashing the game if you get grabbed. The Kargok has a, well, no.
If you get grabbed while doing the drown strat, yes, the console will crash. You can reset it quick enough to not crash. If you crash, it's 3 minutes, right? Like literally like around 3 minutes, something like that. Because I know you've done it.
Yeah, you have to totally power cycle the console.
Yep. not only you also have to go back to your last save, which was after Deku Toad, so you have to do all this running in this portion all over again, which also loses more time, which is that
Yeah, I guess
extra.
that crash loses less time if you're running on GameCube. I hadn't really thought about that.
Wait, really?
Well, yeah.
Oh
if
yeah,
you're
because you
running
just hit the reset button, and then you just have to hear the da 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 da. You just have to hear like little GameCube intro, and then you're in.
Yeah, exactly.
GameCube only time save. Right there.
Yeah.
Console
Well,
supremacy coming out.
I don't know about time save. Talking about if you've gotten the Cargarot crash.
If you crash and decide you do not wish to reset after crashing and losing, I'm still guessing it's like 2 minutes and 30 seconds or some garbage like that. Like, it's still going to be a fat amount of time.
Bruggles doing a very different setup for this Cargarot. So very good. Wow. Yeah, you know, I should really revamp how I do that.
For that drown shot there, like, there is definitely so many different ways people do that thing.
Yeah.
And what Bruggles just did, that looked very, very smooth. I actually really like how he did it.
Yeah, his and JD's both looked very smooth, and it didn't look at any point like they were in danger of getting grabbed.
Yeah, some people seem like they risk the danger way more.
Yeah, every time I do it, it looks like I'm about to get grabbed. It's really, really frightening, but I've only gotten grabbed over many, many attempts.
Yeah, so only a handful of times. Zelda running less of a risk is probably better than, you know.
Yeah, no, I'm not defending my way of doing it.
I get you. That's the fun thing about our community. We literally go around and we just get to like look at what people do and be like, you know, I kind of like that. Let me try that. And we have JD having to do his third force escape.
Yeah.
And so this is where we're gonna see the gorge void differences here. Bruggles is going to go climb up to Zora's domain here. Gonna get the portal and then warp back to Elden. Is immediately gonna go do Elden Vessel. Instead, JD is now gonna need to go to Gorge, or he's now gonna need to go over to where Gorge Void was. Gonna need to go do Ruby Roll, and the LJA over. And then that's when he will finally. He then also gets to kill the Watchers over in Elden, and then he gets to start Elden Vessel. This is the time loss that he'll be receiving on, or like the time difference that will happen because of the whole missing Gorge Void.
Yeah, the amount of time it takes JD to run back over from Farron to the Gorge, minus the amount of time it took Bruggles to run back from Kakariko to the Gorge, is the time difference. Works out to about a minute.
Yep. Also, there's another thing to be said off of the fact that you have to also do, what's it called again? You have to do Force Escape again, which can lead to you failing it or taking time on aim.
Still no mail for JD. Skip the postman twice.
Yep.
Hopefully we'll do it a third time later on. Bruggles is going to be coming in with a great vessel time. Bruggles is probably very happy with this run so far. I hope he is.
Yeah, this is a really good run. I don't think there's any major mistakes in his run.
Yeah, he's ahead of PB.
And yes, Fernan, JD did not get Gorge Void, unfortunately.
Oh,
he got the ruby. Is it high enough?
Yeah,
I think it.
He should be fine.
Yeah, okay, he's good. He's gone.
That was a scary rupee roll. It took a while to aim.
Yeah, it was definitely like he was like super close to the aim spot, but just not on it. You know, I hate it when you get in that position. Nice. Good stuff, JD.
JD didn't even look at the fence. Just looks at the rank.
No, he throws that super fast out there too. That's really good. Overall, I think his other than that first LJA for Ruby roll there, he did that very, very quickly. I think he'd probably save time on Bruggles if they had both gone Gorge Void.
Well, yeah, Bruggles does see up for the.
A lot of runners will see up and do a bit more aim. That one was really, really quick. I know some people who just do the B attack and then reverse and throw. And that one's pretty fast.
That's a trade-off. That's a pretty common trade-off. That some people will see up for before the side hops, and some people will see up for the right throw. And I tend to do my see up before the side hops and don't do it. But I'm pretty sure I've seen Marco do it no see up at all, and Demon as well.
Just goes.
Which, go figure.
Go figure. They're very good.
JD is officially a minute 15 behind Bruggles.
Yeah, unfortunately. And I don't think he had any major mistakes.
No.
He was only about... It was literally about a 10-minute loss, considering he was 10 to 15 seconds behind Bruggles before Gorge Void, and after Gorge Void, none of them made any major mistakes and had the exact same routes in terms of what they did in Lake Bed and all that.
Yeah, so now we're back to being able to compare them apples to apples.
Yes. No more oranges in here.
Mm-mm.
This is about to be the section of the game. Oh, that's a little bit sad. That took a long time for those bugs to drop there. We're gonna be going through both Elden sections. These are very movement intensive sections. They have a little bit of RNG involved in both of them, but it's not too bad. Definitely we could see people catch up and or sometime be made up or saved from we could see JD catch up or Bruggles take a bit more of a lead depending on how the movement goes and overall the execution on the tricks on each of these rooms.
Yeah, I wonder whether we'll do Wolf Bombhouse skip.
Yeah, Elden tends to be the more controlled one. There's like a minor things with Kagrot or that a Keys in the graveyard. They're both past graveyard though.
What was JD doing there? That was really weird.
Vibing, I don't know.
Yeah.
I like this.
Apple rupees.
What are apple rubies? Apple flavored rubies. Huh. Actually sounds like a cool popsicle idea, or not popsicle, but lollipop idea. Like an apple flavored lollipop that looks like a ruby.
Writing this down.
Writing this down for him.
Extra times on that counter.
He's also killing that. He's also killing that Shadow Beast because of how L targeting works. JD's not going for that 10 ruby, even though he didn't get Gorge Void, which is a little bit of an F.
Oh yeah, that's free.
Yeah, that one doesn't involve a side hop, and it's fairly easy to get it without getting any time loss. Well, the bug is dying and all that.
Bruggles just did Human Bomb House skip, meaning JD may be gaining a little bit of time on it. Never mind.
That's unfortunate. Anytime he would have gone back from Wolf Bomb House is now gone.
I think he did 3 B attacks.
Yeah, I think so, because he just kind of B attacked down there. It's really okay though. There's still a decent amount left in. There is a lot of portions of the run, and they both have there's still a lot of time left in both runs. We're still more than 2 hours away from either of these runners finishing.
That's what we think. It's possible one of them has found early Hyrule Castle and just hasn't noticed.
Every time, Beast, every time you bait me in like this, you tell me one of them might have found it, and I sit there excitedly waiting. It is possible. I don't know if it's coming today though. But it is cool. Last time we commentated, the SPRO wasn't there, so we do get to commentate on our new route. Yeah. It's fancy. It's like we have a new toy. We have a new fun thing to talk about.
New toy that'll last us 10 seconds in half an hour. Yeah, JD's going for Wolf Bomb House skip.
Let's go, JD.
Something like 5 seconds over Human Bomb House skip, and very cleanly done.
Very well done. Saves on chance forms, aiming boomerang, ACT. That's where the time save comes from. A little bit of the extra time save is used up for setting up Wolf Bomb House skip, like getting on that ledge, all that. We're very close to each other though. Like no one's. It's not like there's an incredible difference between the two runners. We have a. Oh, this is unfortunate. Oh, this is very unfortunate. That bug is you cannot kill that bug when he's in that back area. He has to come to the front in order for him to be killed.
Yeah, that's one of the more annoying bits of RNG in this segment.
I heard from someone, was it Fino or someone else, that that bug is not orange, that you can do the same thing you do to that bug we do in Hyrule Castle, where if you hit it a certain way,
so?
it will come out. I did hear that down the rumor chain though, so, you know, verify it before just fully trusting me on that, but I'm pretty sure that that does sound like something that would exist in TP too.
Yeah, obviously it is something that exists elsewhere, so I can
Yeah.
imagine.
Similar things too, it's a breaking, you're breaking it out of a... Isn't that one in a pot? Yeah, it's in the pot.
Yeah, the one in Linares is in a box.
Yep, so very, very similar concepts there. We have Bruggles is now done. He has saved Elton from the dark and spooky Twilight.
Yep.
He now gets
daytime
to go save Lenny.
forever. Yeah, JD's behind by a little over a minute. Miscored.
Oh, it's almost like you exactly said it, Comp. Yes, he misgorged. That's exactly where his time loss is. I think he's a little bit more behind just because of Elden Vessel and how it went, but it's not it's not like he lost a lot more on. Bruggles on a very good run where he is ahead of PB right now, by the way. Like, Bruggles is actually living it up right now. Ahead of PB.
Nice, got the side hop too.
And he got that side up. Oh my goodness. Look at him. Look at this man go.
Feels like there was half a frame to get that side hop, but it is in fact one.
It is a one frame, but it's like the one frame that hates everyone apparently. Like, it just doesn't work half the time for all of us. We mash the other ones, and that one just doesn't happen as often.
Yeah, and you know what? I think it's partially just a psychological thing because I'm pretty sure that when I was first learning, I read on ZSR that side hop had a 3-frame, is what I remember. Now maybe I was just confusing it with something else, or maybe the ZSR page was wrong. That happened, but I felt like I was just so bad at mashing, which I was at the time, but still, because I couldn't get this 3-frame window trick. Which, you know, mashing for that would be free.
Yeah, typically you think, yo, I'm mashing is 3 frames. Like, we can 50-50 gorge void off of mashing, right? Why can't I get this 3 frame? I'm pretty sure it's 1 frame, by the way. I'm pretty sure that might actually just be like a... Because everything before... It for sure is, just because of how Minna works. Because before most Min attacks or a lot of cutscenes, you have a 1 frame, right? That's why we can get the double pulse soul. Stuff like that.
Yeah, you would expect it to be a 1-framer based on everything else. I think it is. I agree. I'm just curious as to what ZSR says. I can't remember.
That'd actually be a good edit or something to go fix if that is how it is, then. If it was 3, I feel like no one would ever miss it, right? And I don't think we saw JD get it, so...
I think it's basically impossible.
I have gotten it like once. I got it a couple times when I was practicing. When I was learning the route, I got it a couple times, right? When I started running, I don't think I've ever gotten it in a run. Gonna blame Trez for it. No, not Trez, dude. Trez does a lot for us. Poor man. Orange. Welcome in, Bob. Currently we're watching Bruggles. There isn't much to talk about in these Elden vessels. A lot of it is just simple movement, simple going through the movement that we do every single day. That's a tangerine. Oh.
Well, that is a tangerine, isn't it?
Damn, I feel lied to now. We're
What?
talking about
Wait a
apples
minute.
to
I type
oranges.
in orange and it comes out as tangerine.
Because
The heck
they
is
are
that?
the better. Because they are the better oranges. Let's be honest. Tangerines are just better oranges.
Okay, you
Bruggles
know,
about
as
to
we
do a
thought,
trick called waterfall. About to do a thing called waterfall slide hop. There are 6
nope.
frames, 3 that are early, 3 that are late. 3 late work, 3 that are early don't. Well, I call them late frames, but they're the right frames. And he gets it.
Crushed it. Yep.
Okay, you go to Beast.
I just checked CSR. It says 1 frame. It does say
Okay.
1 frame when. I must have just been confusing it with something else, or it's been edited.
I'm pretty sure you probably mixing up with waterfall side up. Like it must have just been waterfall side up or something, because that's 3 frames and it
Maybe.
comes very similar, or like quite literally in the same area.
Yeah, that's true. Ooh, Bruggles
Oh,
almost
and
got a double there.
and we almost got the double hit. So I recently, it was very recently, I think it was when Simi made the chart, with like all the different movements, stuff like that, that I learned that the B attacking there is better, right? And I finally got my first double kill when I was practicing on that, on the late
Nice.
bad bug.
Nice.
So right now he's gonna be Bro is gonna be farming up that money, and he did just get paid right there, and he's almost at the right amount that he needs. That's very good.
He is, in many ways, swimming in it.
Oh yeah, true. I like the pun there.
Fun. Don't know what you're talking about.
JD he needs a good chunk of money too. It's not too bad. Hitting the 40 ruby, hitting the 40 isn't that bad. Let's see if JD can get waterfall set up. And I don't know who the competitor. We could actually go check the race page.
I'm on it.
Oh, you got it. You're gonna go check. Thank you. Being the resourceful one here.
Okay, what we got? Winner of this race. Oh, it's probably not determined yet. Or no, winner of this race faces Marco.
Ooh, that is a really hard. That is a really cool opponent to go against. Marco is a very good runner at this game, and he is our second place. Second place on the leaderboard right now.
Marco? Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I mean, everybody left is very good. We got Bruggles, JD, Marco, Nimzo, Zach. Oh, that's it.
Oh yeah, all the competitors. Like we've talked about beforehand, literally the board is getting to the point where if you don't have a 55 or below, you're not in like the club of, like, a lot of these people are in that area, right? Of 55 below. I think Bruggles is the 157 they have left in the bracket.
Yeah, PB times. Bruggles got a 57. Zach has a 55. Marco has a 53, and JD, or Nimzo has a 53 too, and JD has a 50.
How many races do we have left actually?
It'll just be 3 after this one.
Three more.
Yeah, Nimzo versus Zach, Marco versus winner of this, and then winner of those two, or winners of those two, against each other.
Wow. That's a very late gorge, Jay. Damn. And Jay, you're not supposed to mash gorge for it. Come on, here we just go for the frame. That's crazy. Beast, our time together is slowly winning to an end.
Yeah, we can't interact anymore after Wolfdash.
Yeah, I know. I was just about to say the same thing. You've read my mind there. After Wolfdash,
we're entering the riveting section where JD runs straight. We unfortunately, I forgot to comment on it when Bruggles was, but notice JD's posture as he holds complete up on his control stick, right there in the nut. Doesn't have to do anything.
You make it sound easy, but trust me, veteran runners out there can tell you this is quite difficult move.
And really, this was just the practice round, because now JD's gonna run straight.
True. Isn't it? Have you seen the clip? I think that was recently posted of the person who got pushed back by the spirits in HC into the loading zone again.
Yeah, I did see that. I forgot who that was.
I can't. Was it Midra? It might have been Midra.
That sounds right. I've never had that happen, but I have gotten totally blocked by a line of 5.
I've seen them body block, but I had never seen them just straight up push someone right
Yeah.
in.
That's awesome. Oh, JD got really lucky there. Oh my god.
Yeah, that was really close. Bruggles got hit
He
by the
targeted
bug.
the wrong Shadow Beast for it.
Bruggles having a really good Nehru Twilight section. Actually, both these runners have. I haven't seen any mistakes that were major currently. We're about to see a bit more movement here. There's going to be the like flying, but I don't know what you want to call these bugs. The ones on the cat rock flag that they're going to go collect. These four,
The
which
humongous
are
bug.
fairly simple to get. And then there's going to be the boss fight where you can save a good amount of time by doing some good tech.
Yeah, it's a lot of time. It's surprising how long it takes to actually do that full boss fight. I'm gonna keep saying actually until you. Oh no, JD side hop and bonk. That's a rough bug for.
Nice, Bruggles out of it already.
Must remember to say no. There we go.
After Bruggles hits the Howling Stone, we will do the prediction. Do you think that's a good time too? Like after we can have a
Yeah.
nice like 5-minute prediction of how many bombs will be used.
I mean that's entering Snow Peak is like a 10-minute segment. Because about up to more feels like 2. So that gives another 15. But after the Howling Stone, it'd be like 12 minutes until it starts. Also, yes, Bruggles has just entered one of the biggest cat jams of this segment.
This is a pretty good cat jam. I actually kind of like this song. I think one of my favorite songs is the one that plays with Death Sword.
Oh yeah, and Phantom's Ant. That's a good one.
Yeah, and Phantom's I actually love that song. What do you want the choices to be in the prediction? So the prediction will be how many bombs will be used total by both in total including both runners. So it will be, this is based off of more fuel and how more fuel works, where we have a set number, like we have bombs that we need to refill our air with, and typically for 2 good runners that would be 4. If anything goes wrong, they might have to use 3, which would make it 5. So the prediction would be 4 and under, and then 5 and above.
Yeah.
Is the prediction.
TLDR, 4 and under, 5 and above.
And the question, I think what you name the prediction is how many bombs will be used. How many bombs will be used by both runners? 4 or less, 5 or more, yep. And this is going to be for the more fuel section. For everyone. I will make that clear to you all. Is for more fuel.
Yeah, this prediction will be done like 20 minutes from.
Yep.
Well,
we will tell you
yeah.
when we will tell you the results of the prediction when it's done.
Bruggles is really crushing this run.
Yeah, Bruggles is really doing well. He's been going at it. He's been going real fast. That's all I can say.
Yeah, not to sound surprised or anything. He's a very good runner, but it's just in a race setting, there's so many little things that can go wrong, and it's not.
It really says something when we see a sub-3 runner, especially someone who's not even just at like the top of sub-3. He is like at that 57 area where he definitely like has brought it down a good amount past that sub-3 area, and he's on PB pace in a race. People go for attempts all day and don't get PBs, and this is just him doing a race. That's very, very impressive to see. Beast, are you there?
I'm here.
Okay, good. Just making sure.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, for a second I thought something went wrong. That's what they're like, oh no, maybe it's Discord.
No, I fall asleep sometimes.
You fall asleep at the keyboard, you know. Resident sleeper, you know. He watches TP all day, plays it all night, falls asleep. Your relationship is over with TP though.
I don't know if I would say that.
It's not over yet, you know what I mean? But it's like...
It's just begun a new chapter.
Let me even out the numbers here a little bit. I did just make a lot of money from my other prediction. You guys keep posting these resident sleepers. I'm about to actually pass out. Here we see Bruggles is about to go get our first bomb bag, a borrowed bomb bag from Isa, where we're gonna dump it all out. Then we're gonna go pick up Zora bombs. Go get a real bomb bag from this Goron. He's living underwater, under the sea.
Under the sea. Under the sea.
I'm scared now, Beast. I'm scared of his King DMCH. Always.
Oh, geez, I'm sorry. That did sound a whole lot like the original.
It very much did. It was very, very good. You impressed me quite
Right,
a
I
lot.
won't sing anymore. Let's just agree that it's better down where it's wetter.
That is very true. You know, it would be pretty cool to live a life under the sea, though.
Yeah.
I mean, other than we couldn't play, I guess we couldn't play Twilight Princess, right?
What the heck? Oh, that's interesting. Bruggles dropped those bombs by pulling sword, and I have no idea, come to think of it, whether that's faster than mashing bomb button.
I would say it looked about the same. As long as you're
yeah, it looked
Oko
about the same,
warping
but I don't
one of
know.
them. As long as you're
It would be
Oko
frames of
warming,
difference.
yeah, as long if you Oko warp one of them, I guess it's a pretty good dub, right? Like that's all you really want is to Oko warp on one of them because that does save time.
Yeah.
I know I've talked about it. The shot that Dean does there with the claw shot dropping. You want to drop one. It's perfect. It literally syncs up perfect. You want to immediately do the first. You want to warp off of the first one. Go there, drop. I think it's 9 sets of 3, and then you have 2 left. Because basically, how the claw shot method works is you drop them in triples, right? And after that final 3, you walk there and drop the 2 with B drops. And that one does save time. I don't know how much time it does. But I think it genuinely might have some there. It's just the claw shot dropping thing that's really weird, apparently. It looks cool, though.
Yeah, it's very awkward.
We're going to be seeing if Bruggles is going to go for a thing called the waterfall bomb drop. Or whatever we call this thing. Later, in a little bit here.
Nimzo strat. I don't know.
Imzo, true? Cool bomb strat, anything like that, you know, it fits. I just know when I first saw, I know when most people first saw, they're like, whoa, that's pretty cool. Didn't know you could do that. Boom. So we have Bruggles performing a trick called Rocket Link. That's the first use of force unequipping the Iron Boots while taking out a water bomb. Is to do Rocket Link on the first couple, or like just in the relatively quickly after the bomb comes out, you can do that and you'll rocket up.
He's going for it. Bruggles is
he
going to do the human movement here. Or, wait a minute. He did. Oh! Nice! I forgot about that one. I think, was it Demon posted that the other day? Hello?
What? Oh, my bad. I was just really shocked. Like, I was just, like, having to think about that one for a second there.
Yeah, someone, I want to say it was Demon, I can't really remember, posted a video of that the other day. It looks hilarious. And
there's another,
it works,
there's another one.
Yeah, I know, you were talking about Nimzos.
No. I was talking about, you've seen the wolf thing there too, right? Where it's like a B attack off and then a jump.
You mean the normal way that most people do it?
No. The normal way that people do is they jump off into the water, right? Yeah. There was someone who did it earlier, landed on like the ledge and then jumped towards the Zorzo man.
Oh.
Like I swear this was posted just a couple days ago.
I don't.
It was apparently like I might go look up. Actually, it's probably drowned out by the SPR talk, isn't it?
That does ring a bell.
I remember watching it, and there's a good chance it's drowned out by the long discussion of the new SPR.
Yeah, that might have been it. Oh, there. JD went for the human movement dropping ball. The other one. That was cool. We got to see. Ooh. Ooh. Bruggles almost just ran off the cliff.
Bruggles about to go for a dive. He was about to say, yeah, I don't want to use them.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, my heart. Oh. You know, every time I see this right now, I think of the UMD thing that was recent too. Man, this year has been a good year for TV. Like, let it be known, man. We have seen a lot change recently. A lot for our standards. We got a new AD route that is much harder, but uses universal map delay, and a couple other really, really cool things. We're about to see a new SPR. Is everyone hyped for it? We're about to see 15 seconds of time, saving any percent. Done optimally. But more traditionally, it's going to be around 10 seconds. 10 to 12.
Maybe a little bit of time loss as one of the players decides to go for a spiritual journey.
Anyone going to take that spiritual journey?
Could be.
I mean, Kib, let's be honest. We went crazy with the 5 seconds we had in Lake Bed. You know, Bruggles, unfortunate, not taking the spiritual journey.
Yeah.
Can't give you the Yeto seal of I can't give him the Yeto seal of approval anymore. Unfortunately. Also, if you're wondering what people were doing to get this, they were doing a thing called map glitch where you interrupt map warping by calling Minda. This allows you to get a glitch called map glitch where you won't be taken out by like the zones. Like there is no void out planes and stuff like that. So you're able to just run up to Snowhead.
You can't run up to Snowhead and TP.
You run up, and yeah, my bad. You should remote hookshot into Snowhead.
Yeah, there you go.
But yeah, run up, Snow Peak, Ruins. There we go. And so we held that statue to get rid of map glitch so that we can actually dig. If we don't do that, then Wolflink goes into hibernation, sleeps in that little tunnel.
Yeah, that's a good way to.
You know, it very much describes what he does. He just goes in and doesn't come out.
I think hibernation is supposed to end eventually.
I mean, it's supposed to be when spring comes, but do we know if spring ever comes for Snow Peak?
No, yeah, I don't know that. Judging by the name, maybe not.
We beat the dungeon, unlike MM. It doesn't just become spring, you know? So,
yeah,
it might be a bit harder. Maybe it's always in winter.
Well, let's see, Bruggles might actually skip the hearts here, too. Because you don't void out during the new route. Looks like he's...
He could skip the hearts, but he's playing with a really low HP. I think he's just gonna look at it and be like, hey, I really don't think I'm about to perfect this. Let's, just in case, you know. You can get frozen by the ice block.
JD's got
JD has the HP to do it for sure. So we're skipping out a void out, and if you're wondering what you're about to see, the new SPR route. For anyone new to this. We're still doing this similar movement here, this LJA, claw shot. We got our cool bomb drop still over here. Then we get, this is where we get to know if he's doing it. Yeah, he is, okay.
Very nice. Yeah, normally in this game we do an LJA to get a key, but Bruggles is going to be doing a clip here that skips needing to use that key at all.
Why do people not do the bomb drops when jumping down, by the way?
I don't know, everyone's just got a different bomb route that they're cool with. That was very clean on Bruggles' part. He didn't get frozen, he didn't hit the enemies.
That was super good. He's saving, so we clipped through the ice there using that like ledge there at the bottom there pushes Wolflink kind of into the ice, right? And then we're able to clip using that clip we're able to go through a narrow area to get there. He's gonna guide Freezer in a different way so that we can get this. And Bruggles, good job. Perfect execution here. All of this was very well done. I also have a slight theory that if you're able to do the clip fully as Wolflink and get to the door, JD picks up the hearts there. If you're able to do it fully as Wolflink and transform in the door, you'll probably save time there. You can save a bit more because Wolflink has much better movement in that room than Link. Too bad we do SPR forwards instead of backwards. Oh wait, don't you both run Wii? I'm interested why no one does the bomb drops while jumping there, you know?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh no, I know why. It's because you can't just let go of the. Ah, actually, you could B drop the other one. Oh, look at JD
Very
doing the
clean from
wolf
JD
movement,
too.
like I said. Hey,
Nice. I know the trade-off
Nice.
here is that if you transform right before opening the door, then you can't transform back immediately. Yeah.
interesting.
Oh,
JD just got frozen on ice there. That's unfortunate.
that's rough.
He does not. He did not. I think he has not practiced the new wafer freezer. So he's just going into position like you would for the old route, and then doing it. Still probably
Bruggles just golded his ball and chain segment by 7 seconds. Very nice.
I think this is the
So-
first time he's done it in the route, the new SPR route.
No, it's not his first time. I think he said he had done it well once, but then power went out and live split didn't save or something. It was in any case, Bruggles now almost a minute ahead of his insane race or not.
Getting a gold in a race
Zach,
too, like
welcome.
he is thriving. And welcome in, Zach. It's good to see you. Thank you for the raid. Or we just saw Bruggles do a pretty much flawless execution on the new SPR route.
Yeah, Bruggles is crushing this run.
Like, he is in the zone right now. Look at him go. He's about to go do Bosky skip. Let's hope that he gets a very good one right here. Nice. Good stuff. Nice.
Yeah, as a ball and chain, Bruggles is
Good stuff.
56 seconds ahead.
Dude, Bruggles is really on it right now. He is putting in, giving it his all right now. He's really going hard on this. Yeah, true, Zach. Considering he's also had to do safety bit too at the start of this run. He hasn't had any like major mistakes at all in this run. From what I've seen, every trick has literally happened for him right now.
Yeah, it's very clean. Let's hope that more people cooperate. Okay, looking good.
First phase, got the bomb out in a good frame there. He has the option to go for one bomb because the frame that he got out there, the bomb.
I feel certain he will.
I'm very certain he probably will not. He will probably go for two bombs.
I think Bruggles is of the camp that, of the opinion that one should.
That one bomb is not worth it? Yeah, okay. Gotcha.
I may be wrong. We'll see. Not good.
Yeah, he definitely
yeah,
took
maybe
the safe. He definitely took a very safe claw track. He's looking for a safe and sound two bomb right here.
Mm-hmm.
Not looking for crazy stuff.
Yep, and looking good so far. Here's where it gets a little scary. Oh, well, okay. This means Bruggles is either going to have to go very slowly or he's going to be... And he's going with the risk. The way this is looking right now doesn't really have an opportunity. That is misses the
He
regrab.
needs to probably go down after, or get instant
Actually,
grab.
yeah, he needs to stop now. He figured it out. Yeah.
He got it. He got it. Okay.
Wait. Oh, okay.
You got it.
Oh,
Go to
okay.
regrab.
I'm sorry. I thought I didn't
He
before.
he has a little bit of a better window than one bomb there, but that was really tight. If he missed regrab, there's a good chance he drowns because of the timing.
Yeah, not just if he missed. If it was a long regrab, he would have.
Yep.
That was
JD
very
getting
tight.
okay. Okay, no, he's fine. I thought the eye was gonna be a lot less nice on that one. Good job, Bruggles. Is he gonna get a 1-23 late bed here?
No.
No, it's gonna be a low 124 though.
Yeah, it's gonna be
That
124,
is-
which is awesome.
In a race setting
That's
that
so
is
impressive.
phenomenal.
Yeah, my God, I had forgotten. My best lake bed split time is a 125.5. Bruggles is like a minute ahead, or maybe a
You
little
don't
bit.
even want to know mine.
That's so good.
That is very, very good. Two bomb war fuel a bit slower, but it was a win no matter what. Yeah, wait. Have we been checking? JD's used 2 bombs so far, so he needs to get this and then the re-rab, and then Believers will actually get the win.
Yeah. This is a really awkward. Okay, he got it. Very good.
You got it. You got it. So Believers win. So the side that's going to win the prediction is 4 bombs. 4 bombs or lower.
Yeah,
4
very
bombs
glad
or
to see
less.
that. But I'll pass more. Safe.
GG easy. Nice. It is good. I am very happy to see that Believers won that. That is a big dub, a big win overall for getting to commentate the race and getting to just be a viewer of it. More fuel can oftentimes be a point of forfeiting. Yo, ADN with the sub. How you doing, ADN? You guys are cat jamming to the song, the good vibe music right now.
Do we have a jet cam that we can show on the restream?
I unfortunately do nothing.
Dang.
We have more than enough cat jams though, you know. Let's see if we get any cat jam glitches though, you know. Are we about to get one? We all shoot for it. We don't all get it. Bruggles unfortunately missed it here. If you get a very good V attack, the camera will be stuck in one position. You can save 2 seconds.
Yeah, hopefully JD will get. That'll really tighten up the difference between the two.
Oh man, yeah, he'll be right back with Bruggles. So it'll be like they're tied with each other right after it.
Yeah, these next 2 segments, MDH and Enter Arbiter's Grounds, are pretty safe. There are things that can go wrong, but they're pretty safe, so we shouldn't expect major time losses on.
Sewer climb can be a bigger one. Typically,
Yeah,
like
avoiding on the bridge, rope climbing, you know, all.
Running on
all
the
that
bridge,
stuff.
rope
And then-
climbing, how you deal with the archer in the beginning, how quick are you with the C up into the jumps, how many jumps do you do to the bubblins? Really saves some
Of course,
time.
there are things, but
yeah,
nothing huge in this segment. We should expect to see.
We're really not expecting to see like, oh, 2 minutes to a trick or, you know, something huge there, right? Like, it's we're kind of in more chill hours now of the TP run.
Yeah. I am wondering though how both runners are feeling about Death Sword skip. Because on Bruggles' pace, I'd be thinking twice about it. I mean, I always go
Yeah.
for it, but I know a lot of people think twice about it. Like, if you're on good pace, you don't want to waste a lot of time. But also, you want to get as good a time as possible. So
it definitely burns a bit of a hole in your heart if you go for it. You miss it on a very good pace run, because then you think about, man, I could have just done like ball and chain right, not just taking a small time loss that was set right. That wasn't that bad, and just keep going from there. But the more misses you rack up on Death Sword, like based on his RNG, having to reroll his position, all that kind of stuff, it is unfun to do.
unfortunately, JD didn't get cat glitch either.
No cat
So
shit.
this race is actually null and void. The results are going to be invalid.
Unfortunate, man. They should have just gone cat glitch. It would have been so much easier that way.
That's interesting. Bruggles was trying to deflect the archer's arrow with a spin attack. Normal, but the just missed.
Oh, I saw that in the last race we commentated, and I said something about that. I was like, yeah, he like missed the spin attack, but the arrow missed him.
Yeah, I remember you mentioning that.
I had no clue that could happen. Like, that's kind of cool. Like, but
yeah, I guess it depends on where you stand or something.
So we see this. Boom, that's one.
Nice.
Oh, good
man.
stuff. Didn't even hit the
so
enemy.
well.
He didn't even get lag for hitting the enemy there. That was really, really good.
Yeah. I'm jealous. Bruggles' run right.
If Bruggles on a really beefy, nice run here. It's really nice to get to see this for some of our ending races for Wolfdash.
Easy bridge.
Aren't these spots all for the top 5 right now, too, and Wolfdash?
Yeah. Well, winner is top 4.
Winner is top 4, top 5, or so all these people. So no matter if you win or lose this one, you're gonna be in the top 5 of Wolfdash. You will have made it very far.
Well, actually, you know what? I guess these would be 7. Oh, JD got hit by the arrow twice.
Oh.
He's got to be careful. That's
no.
Well, this is really awkward. You should probably go get a heart. I don't know where you even. Wait, what? Oh, he only took half a heart of damage? I thought he was taking.
No, those arrows only do a quarter as human, half as wolf, and then what's it called? They do like. I'm trying to think how much they do when you're. They do like 2.5 when you're in Zor armor or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a very awkward thing for JD.
Oh, he also gets it too, where he just gets the jump like instantly. Is that something new? Like, that seems so quick. Like, are people just instantly going for that now, and it just works?
I don't know. I
thought you had to wait, or else you bonked. Yeah, I know. I guess we're just old now. Like, look at us, beasts. Like, we can't do the new SPR route yet. Like, we're just washed up.
What's that? I can't hear you. I don't have my hearing aid in. JD should get a heart. Oh man, I'm so nervous about JD's.
JD has a lot of spots that are gonna be. I mean, where is he gonna need the heart? You know, all he's gotta do is make it to spinner without taking any damage.
Well, no. I mean, having under a heart makes Po1 skip harder. Makes it a very tight frame window instead of, just being able to mash.
Oh, wait, that's true.
So he needs health before that, if he wants to be able to do that, which of course he does, and he knows that. So he has to just place to get. The easiest place is Monkey Chest there, but that's just risky because of how long you have to go on. It gets hit or hitting it from
There's a
in desert, or a fire arrow he's trying to flip into Bulblin Cam, or the fire arrow in Bulblin Cam.
There's a ferry he can get while going up to Bruggles just past the ferry actually. Like when going up to this tower, there's a ferry you can get if you go to the left side, like right after the transform. You can go get that.
There's no way that's faster than just grabbing one of the boxes he passed on the rooftop.
Oh wait, yeah, like you said, they're the free boxers. There's also one in the skull on rooftop too. But that means you give it 1 cycle if you miss that one.
So JD's not playing it safe right. Living on the edge.
He is. He's risking it all right here. He's like, half a heart, no problem. Likes to be living on the dangerous side, you know.
Yep. And this is why JD could never truly love. He only has half a heart.
Oh damn, that was a bit deep. Doesn't he just need to find the person with the other half?
Oh, maybe. Oh, that's cute.
Good movement over by Bruggles. Like, man, Bruggles, like, I've repeated that line way too many times today. I want to keep saying it, though, each time you get something like that.
He is crushing that.
He is doing very well.
I fully expect to be bopped this evening.
It will be quite nice to see someone do that in a race setting. I would be very happy to see that.
And it's always that race against Zach too.
Bruggles apparently you just need to race people, my man. Like apparently this is where you just your energy's different. You're like, all right, I've got this. Yeah, if that Moldorm that we just saw hit, JD, that was a nice brake slide though. If one of those Moldorms that we just saw hit Bruggles ends up, sneezing on our poor man JD, he dies.
Yep.
Which in the desert, that's a pretty bad time. Because devs, typically how it works is the further you are, like, where your spawn point is after death, the, like, more time you lose to catch up to where you were when you died.
Mm-hmm.
And unfortunately, the desert, depending on, like, say he was near the end, right?
If JD does a jump wrong here, then he could just die right here. Okay. Yeah, I don't actually know where you spawn in the desert. Never died there. I'm proud to say.
I'm pretty sure we're back at the start of the desert.
Wow. Yeah, that's huge.
Yeah, depending on if well, it kind of depends if the Moldorm does it instantly or, later on.
Bruggles having a bit of a tough time with the club.
Took him a little bit of time, but it's not too bad. He probably lost the time that he would have gotten going on doing Wolf method over human method there. Wasn't too bad. JD's still a half a heart, man. Like, apparently he really... Oh, there's a heart I know he's gonna go pick up. So the one he's gonna end up picking up is the one by the chest in Arbor's grounds.
Yeah, the small key chest. That's what I was saying, is that's the easiest one to get. That's even easier than the rooftops before. But
didn't we literally tell him about that one last time, too? And he was like, yo, where's the heart?
That's right, we did. So...
He's really dodging these Moldorms.
But he has to be so careful in Bulblin Camp because he's going to have map glitch on him. If he dies, he doesn't have to die to King Bulblin. He can die through a fire arrow.
So typically, when we're running through this desert, right, we don't care if the Moldorm hits us. We're just going for the speed. We're just going for a good angle so that we're not losing any time here. As we're seeing JD doing, he's having to dodge these Moldorms because these Moldorms are a big fat time loss if he gets hit by a single one. KB please. F. There is no KB please here. Man, Beast really is playing with his luck,
What?
I mean JD.
You mean Jaquaid?
No, I mean Case Master.
Oh. Case Master, yeah. Case Master Keaton. Okay, JD, might get hit by an arrow here. And
once he's through here, it's really rare to get hit by an air.
Yeah.
Oh, well, he slides on through. Okay. JD apparently telling us everyone should have a gambling addiction because he just gambled his whole way over here and he lived. He did it.
This
Look
is
at
the
him.
scariest. Because if he dies with math glitch, he dies in real life.
You know, I hope JD saves.
I mean, maybe he knows he's behind. He's not gonna play it safe.
You know, I kind of wish I knew if he just went all out there and just didn't even like. Imagine he's just going all in here. Wouldn't it be hilarious if he just tried doing the map glitch without unplugging his controller too? Right there. He was like, watch
Nice.
this. I don't need anything. HP. And
Alright, well,
he's in.
JD's basically through the tough, or the scary part. It's not tough.
I mean, you know, let's give it a sec, yeah. Yeah, okay, we're.
Alright.
Oh,
Well,
okay, okay. He's like, I don't want to risk it, buddy.
He backed
He's
out at
like,
the last
no.
second.
He's like, I will take 5 seconds over, the run.
Yeah. Good call though.
Very, very good call over there
Ooh.
by JD.
Bruggles had a pretty monk steer room.
Yeah, that was a little bit unfortunate, but hopefully, as long as he just has a good pull-1 room, he will be very fine,
I mean, there's a lot of stuff that adds up in AG. It's a lot of little bits of RNG and a lot of little bits of movement.
Little bits. Pull-1 skip ends up being our bigger time loss, time save thing, right? Getting it first try, making sure you get it effectively, quickly, getting through that room.
Yeah.
Being done. And then each of the Poe rooms, how you handle it, there's little tech you can do, like jump attack and they cancel their screams, stuff like that. The Poe manipulation that we have. All that stuff does add up. It makes it so that there is a big variation between AG times depending on how much you do get and how much you do effectively. I still like how long the Master Sword is in this game.
I never thought about it.
I just like I'm trying to think, the sheath that it has. I think it looks really cool.
Nice on Bruggles getting pull-1 skip first try. That was
Very good job. That was
really
extremely
good.
quick too.
Yeah.
He moving on along. He does have. Okay, no, he switched already. I was like, if he keeps boomerang and bomb here, if you go for the trick where you throw a bomb
Yeah.
and boomerang it at that guy and side hop, which I think is the
JD
fastest method.
JD finally got a heart.
Oh no, he's gonna be in the sand here. Oh,
Yeah.
he gets
Oh,
he
no.
wasn't. He gets a roll off. He was just barely on the ledge there. And yes, this channel is devoted to Zelda speedruns in terms of randomizers, actual races, and anything like that. This is the central hub for a lot of ZSR is the main area to go for learning runs, all that kind of stuff.
Wow, Bruggles is at exactly 240 rupees.
Yeah, no, he's perfect. The RNG manip there. Wait, why did he just stand there? Is that it?
Well, yeah, the when I was learning what I think DB had written on Star with for the down Poe, but it has become common knowledge. You actually have the attack, just a neutral the attack facing that same direction. And just facing down there and doing that only works.
So you know what's interesting?
I imagine. Oh no, JD's missing for one.
That's an F.
Ooh.
He drowns here. Now he's back to half a heart. Wait.
Oh yeah. I hope he realizes an issue. He does not. Oh boy. I mean, it's still possible to get it. It's just harder.
And as you say that, he just doesn't anymore.
Okay, he lucked out. That's great.
He just tells you, you know, me getting that heart actually set me back. He was like, I play better to have a heart.
JD's gonna play the rest of the run dead.
What I was gonna say there, in that first Poe room, the Poe Manip room, at school, I've been seeing Dean he came with the idea of dragging after they've locked onto you, right, when they're spinning quickly, of pulling them to the front of the room, right? If you're able to identify which one it is, you can actually save time there by having them closer to the door. I don't think I've seen many people do it. It's a bit more risky, and he goes for his spin attack. When I was messing with it, I tried adding a B attack to it instead. As long as you identify which one it is and not get them trapped in, or like, you know, knock them out of bounds, save it. All of the Poes, so basically, you know how like it's very nice when the Poe that dies is the one by the door.
Yeah.
Because they're close to the door. All of them end up being relatively close. The worst version you can get is now the best version of the other way.
That's cool. Now JD, well, what?
What the? Okay, you know.
Wait a minute. JD didn't do this at all and just got lucky.
JD just I guess like dice rolled it, right? Like.
Interesting. Oh, Bruggles is not having a great room. It's not what Poe went through the whole screaming.
I mean, yeah, Zach, I guess we just watched one of those. Oh, JD was like, hey, a heart. Look at that. Oh. DB definitely has a soft spot for many of us out here. A lot of us are very attached to this game in one or another regard.
Oh, Bruggles
how
killing me the rap.
Poor Remy, dude. How is he gonna make his Ratatouille now? How are we gonna play the Festin?
Oh hey, sync. Runners are synced. Except one Poe ahead.
Sorry if I'm a little quiet right now. I'm like intensely like watching Bruggles go here because I'm like, man, I want to see him succeed. Or I want to see him do really well. You know?
Yeah.
Because like when I look at this, I'm like, yeah, there is a chance JD could catch up. I would really not like that to be the fate. You know, I would much rather like to see Bruggles continue to play very, very well, and possibly PB here.
Definitely. That would be amazing. Not in the sense that it seems unlikely, just in the sense that it would be great.
Yeah, I feel like even JD would tell, like, if he was sitting here with us, he'd be like, yeah, no, I'd rather see this man get a PB here. But that was really good. He actually has the Pope relatively closer to the exit now.
Well, it was an awkward room. He missed a cycle on the Poe because he was trying to target it, but kept accidentally targeting the bubbles.
Oh, no, I'm talking about Bruggles.
Oh, whoops, I was looking at Jay.
Yeah, Bruggles, like, he, like, killed the, like, that room was a little bit awkward, but it was very, very, like, it actually seemed like it panned out in his favor, actually, man.
JD's going, and he gets it, but he's just at very low health. JD got Speedrun.
That, like, you know, JD, that's why he needed that 1 HP. He was like, hey, I can do Speedrat now.
Yeah,
he's like, Remy, that won't kill you.
That is what he was thinking.
That's the only reason you wanted HP in the run, probably, is because you wanted to do Speedrat later. Or else I'm figuring this man would have just kept going with half a heart. This one is definitely close. There's still a good amount of space between these two runners, but it's definitely a lot closer than many, many, many ones. Yo, Zach, you're talking to someone who takes Lake Bed heart every single run. I like that heart quite a lot.
I take that one if I'm low on health at the end of that. I think 1 heart or less.
I typically do it at 1.5 words usually. I just like it. Personally, I feel like for picking up the run, it feels really nice. You know what I mean? Because you don't have as much confidence that you're not gonna like, oh, like what if you take, damage here? JD actually got that heart. He's no longer living on the dangerous side. Huh. It was a bit interesting. Wolflink like almost looked like he tried jumping into that wall there for a second. Good stuff. That was very, very smart. I don't like that's such a smart thing. The quicker you take out that bomb there, the like better it is.
Yeah, for sure.
You save time on having to wait for it to explode, and you definitely do. Like some people just don't notice that one, and that's like an actual very, very considerable time save there. Having to wait for a bomb timer.
You mean as opposed to pulling out the bomb once you ledge that you?
Yeah, like pulling it out like right by the end there, because like some people like you'll notice some people do it like right at the beginning or right at the end. That beginning one does save you a good chunk.
Yeah, and I've only ever seen people pull it out at the beginning, which of course.
I've seen a couple do. I've seen a couple do the opposite, but typically it's just because they don't think about it. They're not like, they're like, oh wait a second, the bomb is like it'd be smarter to pull it out in the beginning, you know.
Bruggles is.
Are these glitch?
Going. Yeah, he's going.
These runs are using glitches. Like they will be doing many, many glitches. We're about to see one called Death Sword Skip here.
Oh no!
F.
That's. Got bad RNG. Oh.
And Death Sword is just dodging this man right now.
All right.
I think he's hard committing too.
Well, okay. All right, there we go. He's at least getting to try it. I imagine if he doesn't get it on the first try, he'll just kill the take the loss. But let's see when he gets it.
And he does. Okay, so he probably loses about 15 seconds or a little, like, give or take there to that happening. But I think in his PB, he had a very rough time with Death Sword, so he is saving time on his PB. Or maybe not Death Sword, but overall, that split he played very, very well. Overall.
That, I don't know. I don't know that Bruggles would be terribly happy with how that's overall, but it's, as you see, it is faster than his PB. It is what it is.
The end part he's definitely not happy about, but I think his movement overall in that section wasn't too bad. He had no problems with Po 1. He went through many of the rooms very, very seamlessly. There was that one Po room that gave him a bit of trouble, right? But the other ones were very, very well done. Oh, he did miss RNG minute, didn't he? Or not enemy minute.
But make no mistake, he is still on very good pace.
Yeah, he is doing very good.
Ooh,
F.
JD just got hit by that. Wow, you don't see that every day.
JD's run has had a lot of like ups and down things happen, like.
I mean, the dude has not been running this game recently, so
yeah,
you
it is.
Expect that.
It's quite impressive that he is still on sub 3 pace. The man doesn't even run this game that much anymore. Like, let's be honest, dude. Like, he plays he's definitely been doing a ton more what's it called? SS.
Ooh, that was
interesting
awkward,
positioning he just tried there. That was really awkward. He like moved himself out of a good position, I feel.
Yeah, positioning is always awkward. Well, not always, but often. You just kind of make do with what you have.
This trick is awkward. I'm not gonna. Okay, and JD's through.
Slice that DSS.
that looked way too sketchy. Even though we know it's not because he's live streaming it, that looks so hilarious. Just the timing.
His setup was good. I'm not surprised that worked. Just funny.
Yeah,
it happened.
Yeah, no, literally the frame it froze on was literally like Wolflink making. It was like he was about to land, right? Yeah. It just looked so funny, the timing there. Like you couldn't recreate that. Like.
All right, this puts JD 2 minutes behind Bruggles, a little over 2. Easy to tell by their split timer. third
JD.
segment. What is... Wait. What? Wait a minute. Did JD forget what he was doing there?
No, I think you just want to style on everyone, because I think
I
that
guess.
doesn't really lose time. It's just much harder, and you don't really need to, and it's better to just do the spinner, right? Like, spin,
I've never
roll.
thought about it. It does seem like it should lose time. Yeah, I mean, JD, to anyone who's watching, JD just did the movement in that room the way you do it the first time you're passing in the dungeon, not the second time you go directly to the door. But, yeah, I don't know. Maybe that is fast. Because, I mean, the spinner across the sand is more direct, but slow.
It's definitely slower to do the other way. The spinner is definitely faster, and there's less margin for error. It
Yeah.
probably equals out maybe just by it, maybe like a little bit. You know what I mean? Like half
Well,
a
and
second
then
difference.
he also ran too far to the right afterwards, so yeah, it was
Yeah.
definitely not.
He also spinnered the end section. We could just rolled. I'm guessing what happened was he was like, "Oh, I'm entering Arbiter's grounds," and he realized, "Oh wait, I have the spinner."
Yep.
Okay,
Flexing
but
the harder
why?
movement.
Wait, flexing the harder movement to get swag points to win out. You know, true. That is quite the way to win in Wolfdash. If you didn't know, swag points do equal up.
-3 seconds. And Bruggles gets the first knockdown. Oh man, this is great. I did not notice how Bruggles' phase 1 style was. But
Yeah, I know. We were too busy just like looking at JD's movement.
yeah, it's distracting us with that, with that first room.
We're too busy busting out the calculator, so trying to calculate how much time he might have lost or was saved by doing that. Relatively though, based off of me hearing his audio, I did not hear a ton of clank, 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 because that's usually where I would have looked at him, right, and been like, what happened, you know?
I don't
So
know.
I'm... Oh, you don't have audio for Bruggles? I have audio for Bruggles, and it did not sound like it went bad. It was pretty good, got third hit first time. Okay, so that's good. How
Yeah,
did second hit go? Because that one tends
Yeah, I
to
can-
kind of also be a bit of a jerk.
Yeah, Bruggles is doing fine based on his gold. He's
I
pretty
mean,
easy gold in
JD
the
just had a...
segment.
JD pretty much just had a flawless one. Like, you could have maybe asked for a little bit better, but like, that was pretty...
Nice. Yeah, Bruggles just played to his gold, which is good. It's 513. It's a very good gold for that segment.
That is phenomenal.
So yeah, Bruggles leaving AG at 155. That's excellent. He's on...
He's on a very exceptional pace. To be 2 minutes ahead of a runner who is 5th place in the world, that is very, very good.
And a minute and a half of a runner who is himself.
Very, very good, too. Yes. So I'm guessing he has a bit of... Just because of his splits, and because I know of the times that he currently has, right, where he was leaving like bed and all that stuff. He has some time save left over in late game, and I'm wondering if it's Palace or here. These are more likely to be the two areas where his time save is left. Which could be good. He definitely does have some, though.
Well, this segment, he only has 7 second potential times.
Is this
Is
double
gold.
clawed? Yeah, to
Yeah.
his gold. To PB... Who knows?
What? Well,
To PB, how's it looking?
no, I'm saying his PB loses 7 seconds in double claws.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. I thought you were saying, his gold loses 7 seconds. Unless his PB is the gold.
No, his gold... Well, I mean, yeah, his gold could be 10 to 15 seconds faster. 15 is an outer limit, but 10 seconds faster for...
I mean, he just played the early city, like, that was very well done. Like, he didn't spend any time wasting it on there.
Ooh, JD getting Arbiter is hard. Interesting.
I don't. My mind just tried to trick me, and then when I read that person say, I was also watching JD some. I like thought I was like, but JD's commentating with me, and then I was like, wait a second.
Oh my god.
I really.
How many
had to
times do
think
I have
about
to tell you I'm Jaquaid?
it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Jaquid. I don't mean to do this to you. We have Beast running right now over on the left, apparently.
When over on the no, I'm the guy on the right.
Yeah, I bet you wish. I bet you do. It would be really nice. I'm guessing.
Yeah.
It would be
I mean,
quite a smile
he's
run to have
crushing
right now.
And Bruggles is currently crushing all of my best split times.
He is definitely doing incredible right now. It is very good to see. Welcome, Bachan and NBU. I know he puts a lot of time in the TP and learning a lot of these routes, so like, he's definitely been a great member of the community to have. So I would definitely like to see this go, you know, only get better. Oko's coming back. So here in City, there's going to be a lot of movement. This City is not much RNG and a lot more on your skill. It's going to be aim. It's going to be things like aim, precision, timing. It is on you on a lot of these things. It's not really going to be like, oh, RNG stole this from him, right? Like, it's going to be really much up to you.
Yeah, the biggest RNG here is single hand versus double hand grabs.
Yeah, but yeah, in the end, those like don't. I mean, they kind of add up a little bit if you get all single hand, but typically you average out, you know, like.
Yeah, I was agreeing with you. I mean, there's not much RNG.
Yeah.
If that's the biggest.
And with seeing how he's been doing today, let's hope that he keeps up this momentum and this fire, because it would be good to see. It will also make this city. City's probably one of the most impressive things. Done well, City is very, very pretty. Very fun to watch. That is unfortunately the one case of RNG he did just get there. He got an early win cycle. That is unfortunate. That is like 2 seconds for free just taken away from him, unfortunately. I wish I was kidding after I said there isn't much art. You know, man, like he's... I opened my mouth and he did just lose a little bit of time to RNG, which makes me kind of laugh. I was like, oh, there's not much RNG here. RNG immediately hits him. It's like, oh, go figure.
He's gonna get. Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay. Oh, this should be a good, good stuff. Did I ever tell you about the time I had one of the Okos push me into the Fancher?
I think you did.
While I was opening the door. Yeah, it was quite interesting.
Yeah, didn't even know there were Uka in that.
Yep. I didn't acknowledge them either until that happened, you know? I never figured they mattered, right? But somehow RNG finds the way, you know? Good cancel, good roll, good job. Dude, the aim right out of that trick is so hard. Hey, you know, we did mention it. That is a two-hand grab, though. Like,
it's noticeable.
It does feel good.
The aim out of that trick is weird.
Dude, it's like you have a weird mix of analog glitch and, like, the camera panning, you know? Like.
Yeah, I mean, the camera expects Link to be on the spinner spot, not a roll away from it. So it's slowly panning back to him, and you can kind of see inside it. It's fair.
Yeah, it's very interesting to do the movement there. JD had a good early city or getting the cannon. That's very, very easy for runners who have been there for a long time. Trigger's not too hard.
JD just held his A button down 4 seconds or so.
To join it, okay? Look at him. He's...
Yeah.
Just having a good time. He's pressing the A button. Example, if you guys are wondering about the couple seconds that I was talking about from Bruggles side that he lost, we just watched JD roll all the way up here without getting interrupted by a single fan, or, what's it called? What cycle? One-handed grab, unfortunate, but that's okay.
I like the way that Bruggles did the cutscene skip. He aimed the claw shot where he instead of...
Did he do the other... Which way did he do?
JD.
Did he do the...
JD bonked, got sword recoil. Bruggles, which one did he do? I mean, he did the side hop onto the small lip.
Okay, oh, but then he C-up aimed to the claw shot and then jumped.
Yeah, most people see up aim there, but I haven't seen any smart.
Yeah, because the dot probably gives you good reticle there.
Mm-hmm.
Where to go. Let's see how he does with this, the roll here. Let's see if he gets this. Oh, I like that. He literally unequips the spinner using that. That's actually kind of cool.
Yeah, I've seen that one.
Personally, I know while rolling over here, I like to do it. Or after I enter this room.
They changed a wolf there to avoid a fan trigger right outside that. Outside that door, if you walk all the way up to it, it turns on the big main room and requires a lot of rerouting. But just wolf the door, then you can open the door from far enough away that you don't hit that trigger because the trigger is backlit.
You cut out a good amount during that. I can re-explain that a little bit.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay,
you take it.
No, he got it. He heard it. Okay. They basically, on the biggest TLDR of it, it's the wolf, because the position counts as wolf's back legs, but you can open it, like, because of how, like, the opening the door trigger is, you don't walk into the trigger and you're able to open the door without hitting the trigger, allowing you to essentially skip the fan tower starting and get to the boss much earlier. It's really interesting that, like, Wolf Link's back legs are, like, the actual, like... It's weird that Wolf Link, like, and Link... Because when Link crouches down, right, that's, like, where the back legs of Wolf Link is, and that's kind of where his position is.
Mm-hmm.
It's really interesting, because the forward part of Wolf Link still has, like, properties, right? But for that cutscene, it doesn't, you know? For triggering that cutscene, it's his back legs.
Bruggles is having an awkward,
but he kind of made it anyway. Like, he kind of just did it. That's very good.
And a two-hand grab. Finish it off.
Hey, you know.
Yeah, that he was having a little bit of trouble with the hardest part in the game, which is picking up the Uka. I have so much trouble with that. This one in particular.
Yeah,
these
things are.
Trying to grab them.
These little guys are rats. They're kind of hard to pick up, you know. Does anyone here know the secret for first try or alpha skip? The secret aim. Very good aim, a good ESS. He side hops that one? Yo, yeah. Talk about the minor time saves though. That is a minor time save. That is smart. Or you get the one frame in the cutscene.
Well, that only helps if you do the Iron Boots rolls. I don't know whether Bruggles does. Oh, it looks like he does, yeah.
His position is super messed up.
Oh boy. Oh no. No.
I don't even think he has a pixel on this because of how it is.
Yeah, I didn't see it. Okay, that's up. Well, that's one of the bigger time losses in his run so far. So that's saying something. Hope he gets it. Yeah, there we go.
Okay, he did get it. Okay. So he's gonna lose a good, like, what? Like 15? 20?
Something like that.
He loses exactly 15. It's not too bad. He'll walk it off.
15 to his PB.
Yeah, 15 at PB. Definitely a bit more to his goals, but I mean, he'll walk it off. He'll keep going, you know. It's not...
I don't know, he might just reset now and quit.
You know, yeah, maybe he's just done. He's like, man, didn't get that. Yeah, JD didn't get cat glitch either. Like, I don't know, man. Those are two pretty important things.
Oh,
that is so unfortunate for JD. Like, JD's run has, like, had so many things that are, like, up and down about it.
it's things you expect for I think first run back after having played another.
Yeah, they're definitely things that kind of come from rust, not playing as much, you know.
Yeah.
Because it's not like he's making major mistakes. It's just these small things that, like, when you're in practice, you definitely don't make as often. So far, Bruggles doing a good job on the split.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, generally pretty good. Aim has not been, in task level. It's kind of amazing. I think my goal for this segment is 15 seconds slower than Adi's, which is incredible because all of that is.
Yep, it's. I know Adi and Zach have tied golds on here.
Oh, do they? Yeah.
904, 906. So... What I think Zach's was in segment practice.
Hmm. Oh, wait. JD had it. Oh, there.
So this is uniquely the one split where German is 2 seconds behind.
Oh yeah, forgot about that. Oh yeah, both runners are running. Thought about it.
So Zach's, I believe, is what, 904, and then Adi's is 906. Two-hand grab from Bruggles, very good. One-hand grab, unfortunate.
Ah, you should have practiced.
Should have practiced the two-hand grabs for us. I can't believe you letting us down. I wonder why people put so many aim triggers there. You
know? Yeah. I mean, you have to, otherwise. Well, the boomerang takes a variable amount of time to cancel each of the triggers, and since you want them to be in the same place, the boomerang too far and can cancel.
Oh, I was still thinking though, like, wouldn't 2 or 3 be? I mean, I guess 2. Like, that's what I was thinking. Like, maybe.
You could actually see on that one, Bruggles, by the time he got this there was only one target left, and if that hadn't been there, then the boomerang went back to.
Essentially, that would have been the reason he failed. Okay, I got you. Yo, look at this fan tower though. All right, buddy, like, calm down on the task aim here. He's going for an extremely hard one, which he gets too.
That was so clean.
Amazing job, Bruggles. Like, damn, dude. He is really going at it.
He wants to win this race.
He wants the dub. He really does. He wants to win. I think more so he doesn't even care about the race. I think he more cares about the PB that's riding right now, you know?
Yeah. What he cares about is
going
back to Wind Waker HD.
You and him get to be Wind Waker HD buddies. Oh no!
Oh, that Bruggles claw shot the very last, and that makes he can't possibly. But the game will not allow him to just drop off.
That's unfortunate time loss that we have to see for Bruggles. He probably isn't saving any time on the split anymore. If there was time save, I don't think there is any, unfortunately.
Oh, yeah, he's absolutely losing time this segment. I wonder if Danny will go for a full game.
I don't know, man. Like, even though, isn't it kind of crazy that, like, even right now, JD is, like, still on 250 or, like, a 257 pace, you know.
Yeah. No, yeah, that's a very good point. We've been talking about what a run Bruggles' run is, you know, he's pretty far ahead of JD. JD's run is very good.
JD's run is still very good. What's even more crazy is the amount of minor, like, a lot of the mistakes that have happened in JD's run, and how he's still very, very, very on pretty good pace.
It's true. Yeah.
Like, you gotta applaud
Step 3 is a bit tight at this point, but definitely doable.
Because I know for me, even if I was to get every trick in the game, right, all the little tricks, right, I wouldn't be at this time. I would not be sitting here, you know. And JD's out here and has missed a couple of them, or missed some tricks, right? Missed Gorge Boy, missed a couple other things, right? And he's
Yeah.
still on this kind of pace. Like, okay. Quite noteworthy. I feel like I've been here before, you know, one person's in second phase, one person's in first phase.
Oh. I thought you said one person's in first place, one person's in second place. I'm like, yeah, you've been here before.
Yeah, you know, I don't know, man. Maybe this is my first time commenting. Maybe, Beast.
We've only commentated frame perfectly tight races.
Sure. To where every other roll, it seems like it's shifted onto another place. We have had a couple you and me have commentated for that were very, very close, though. That were near, like...
Bruggles and Zach was the most recent one.
Yeah, very much.
Oh, did you commentate that one with me?
I think that was one of the few I did not commentate. Because of because of life. I know there was one race that we missed commentating on, which was Marco versus Cates.
Yeah. That was just at an awkward time for US, so I could.
It was really awkward for me, and I had family stuff the next day, and so I was like, I cannot take this one. And I think most people were in the same like pool of we cannot take that one.
Yeah, I mean, in case didn't finish, so it wouldn't have been the best race to stream it. Could have been a very good one. Had the potential.
It had the potential to be. Unfortunately, it is TP.
Looks like Bruggles has had a pretty clean Argrock fight. Definitely no mixed cycles. So.
Very good.
Major time loss this segment. That unnecessary void out. That's really it.
You know what's cool though? JD is like still seriously not that far like away. He is still like he is in second phase Argrock. These two runners are not like insanely far apart from each other, if you know what I mean. Like, it feels good, man, to see this.
And Bruggles just looked through his splits, by the way. It looks like most of his time save is actually in Palace.
I figured.
Some high roll stuff. Looked like a good chunk of time
on Zelda, maybe end split.
Yeah, there wasn't much on Zelda.
He's gonna be picking up his heart here. We're about to start seeing the time loss due to Dead Pixel right over here. He's probably gonna split after he goes in Portal. Or hits yes, bigly. Portal. And Warp. Boom. Definitely lost some time to that Pixel. Unfortunate. And then I think also getting the Rob shot again definitely like put him back a little bit. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah, it was a little clumsy. Oh, oh, you got me there. That feels so bad.
I hate doing that. I get that so often. Like, have you ever done that with Minda, where you're like for like one of the you hit Z too early, you actually just call her straight up, and you're like, oops.
Where?
Like in many parts of the early game, you know how like we have to run up and do the minute jumps, right?
Oh,
where you hit Z
yeah.
and all those things. If you ever run up and just right before it, you hit Z and then you're like, oops.
I think my most common one is approaching the swinging log right before
Mine is the first one of that room, the purple fog one. I almost always end up hitting Z just a little bit too early on that first one.
I feel like most of the difference between JD and Bruggles right now is loading. There's really not much JD has to do to get where Bruggles is. It takes a long time.
Yeah, it's gonna be load zones, warping, load zone, skip cutscene, load zone. It's quite incredible, man. We actually spent way too much of this game in cutscenes and loading.
There is a lot, despite there being skippable cutscenes.
It's kind of the case of. It's kind of the case of, you know, like when we talk about, like we noticed when we're doing for HD getting its cutscene skip, how much time that saves. It's like it's a ton, right? Like,
oh yeah.
TP, like if we had skippable cutscenes, man, like where like all of them were, the amount of time difference is insane. Like I'm pretty sure it's over 10 minutes, just off the top of my head. In our
Well,
any
it depends on
percent.
the category.
I know, I'm talking about in our any percent. I know it's probably over 10. Squidna, Argarok is 2 pretty much. Squidna's 2. We have the cannon cutscenes, fire building cannon, more fuel dying bosses. But dying boss, I mean, I guess bosses you take out because those cutscenes you can't really skip. That we wish we could.
Well, yeah, but just talking about how much cutscene time there is, yeah, there is still a minute at the end of.
Yeah,
And
there's.
It's probably almost a minute in the middle of Morpheal.
Yep. There's a minute ending her too. Like there's a minute. AG ending is really, or Arbiter's Grounds transitions.
Yeah.
Cutscene for second phase of start. Cutscene for it dying fully.
Oh yeah, both of them did new SPR, and they both did it very. Also, yeah, don't tell anyone about my blue rupee strat in Arbiter. It's a secret.
Are you talking about the one that you showcased in that one race?
Yes, that's the one.
Nice, I like that one too. I hear you can get it back in time out of it too if you're really good.
Yeah, you could.
Imagine if that actually like.
Heck, they're about a minute and a half apart. Maybe a minute and a half behind.
Yeah, they're not too far from each other. JD is definitely made up some of the time. Also, welcome.
That's right. It takes you instantly to the Ganon fight, but only if you remember to clip.
Oh my. Wait, clip where?
What? What were we talking about?
What? No, I don't know what we're talking about. Alright, so we're gonna see Bruggles put on the iron boots here, take them off. Oh, no, he didn't do that.
What? Do you put on iron boots there?
Yeah. Why not? It's a fast fall.
Well, yeah, it depends on how you do that setup for that.
Oh, isn't there a setup? I go for free throw. That's why.
Oh, yeah, I use a setup that involves not having. And
not having
cost a second over.
Free throw.
Free ball is one way to put it. Yeah, it's YOLOing it, but it's worth it. I miss that so frequently.
Yeah, you know, I should probably go learn that. I'm not gonna lie. I am not the greatest. I understand I'm not good at basketball in real life nor in TP. I should probably put down trying to throw that ball in there. JD somehow transformed. I have not seen that
hard. It's hard to get transformed by that.
Also, apparently JD out here is the pro clockwise spinner. I did not notice they're clockwise.
Did JD miss throw? He was very close to the... Yeah, that's what I
Yeah,
thought.
he did. JD not having the best of palaces right now. There's still one of the little rat guys alive. Oh, he couldn't get back up to him.
Alright, Bruggles entering a terrifying room. Hopefully this goes well for him. I feel like
Alright,
Bruggles
everyone,
usually does well in this.
get your blesses up in the chat. We all need to just sit here and very much hope for our main man Bruggles out here. This room goes well.
Okay.
Good job. You know,
Nice.
very not the worst head spawn position. You would take that, you know.
I think you end up losing a little bit of time there.
Just because
Just
the
to
platforms are not
movement
making it to the end. Yeah, you
Yeah.
have to wait. But I mean,
it's kind of a nice spawn because you don't have to worry about getting hit by...
you don't have to worry about a lot of things, like waiting for it. If you get to the end, you don't kill it. You know, ECT, right? Like, it is a room you will take. It is not a room many people would be upset with, you know?
Yeah. And of course, that is just our end.
Yep.
Ooh, the
Good
keys almost
movement on
came
there, right
through.
there. That,
Oh, no!
That
Oh,
Keese-
no!
Keese is responsible for this time.
That's painful.
I don't know where he
this race
spawns.
got a lot closer. That's not a huge time, but that's
JD just missed putting the ball in the right place.
Yeah,
by the way.
he did. Well, maybe this race didn't get closer.
JD was like, don't worry, guys.
Yeah, that's really...
I genuinely feel bad for Bruggles on that one. I think he's still PB based. I think he's still able to get that, but that is a very, very F of a situation. That will not sit good with him. It went from being a PB where he's probably like, I feel like I played really well, to he's gonna look and be like, yeah, man, there's some really big palace time loss there. This run kind of sucks there.
Yeah, that's... Ooh, and
JD!
Oh, JD. Okay, well, this race is not any closer than before. It's just both runners have lost a bunch of time. Yep, hashtag just palace thing.
Just another dance. Palace of Twilight, guys.
Yuck. Well,
my favorite thing is when you're dangling here, or you drop down to the platform, the sandhead snipes you midair. And you're like, oh, nice.
Oh my
JD,
god, JD. Oh. This room is painful. This is what I was talking about before. That room is...
I'm interested to see how much time loss we have over on Bruggles. Did you just spawn?
What?
Okay, no, he didn't. He didn't actually spawn.
Were you
okay,
commentating the, I think it was a seeding race where I spent like an extra minute or so in this room?
No, I did not commentate any of the seeding races. I did not know there was a sign-up sheet for commentating, so I had no clue. I think I was in that seeding race, actually.
Oh, maybe.
Was it the second one? I'm pretty sure.
I only did the final one.
Yeah, you and me literally did only one, and it was the same one. We literally talked about it. This is our first time ever racing.
Oh yeah, that does sound...
I was talking about like, oh, this is my first time I'll actually do a race or in like a full run. And you're like, this is my first time doing a full or a race too. What happened with JD?
JD had a very awkward room there, but it worked.
I feel like that's kind of like the message of his run right now.
It just warped away.
Yeah, unfortunately.
That room was not
different
kind
kind of
of
attack. I actually just like B attacking that one, the forward B attack there. I actually like to do L in the jump. I really hate that head. That head like never gives me the double B, if you know what I mean. Like the forward B. I just can't get that one for some reason.
Oh, yeah, the final one in that room, I do the... Or wait, no, that's not... What? Oh, yeah, okay. I'm sorry, I got mixed up. I go for the double B. You kind of have to go from the right angle or something. I don't know. I've missed
Yeah,
it before, but it's kind of a feel thing.
I've missed it a couple times, and I'm willing to take like I think it's the half a second to just keep attacking twice and killing it.
Bruggles very intelligently grabbing a heart there. Good aim.
Very good. He is full HP, kind of healthy boy going into the next segment. So now
Yeah.
we're gonna be seeing time loss.
Well,
Unfortunately,
we are.
oh yeah, you know, I guess they don't
Our
get to
viewers
see
at home are
this,
not.
but
They have already seen the time.
yeah, unfortunately he did the game over.
Oh yeah, that's true. That is why he had as many hearts. But now he's
Oh, okay. I get what you mean now.
I was wondering if JD
Apparently there's a one frame backflip that you can get after this cutscene. Like, and then when Minda speaks to you, like that right there's like a one frame you could get.
Is there?
Yeah, apparently.
Do you actually
that's
get
what
any
that's.
distance on it?
I think so. You would get a little bit closer, right? Like.
Well, I guess a
JD
tiny
is,
bit, yeah.
Is like really
that's,
struggling.
That's also true of, what is it? Right before the Midna text at when you're jumping across the monkey rope to approach Boomerang, there's a frame there you can roll, but you don't do the full roll. You kind of and then she starts talking.
That's for the yeah, because like for Minda, like as long as you're in the air, it goes through, right? Some garbage like that.
I'm not really sure. It's just a Midna one.
Well, I'm thinking for like the backflip. I doubt it's a times back. The skip is like 20 per speed, while roll is 25. Only diff is you move one frame earlier. Yeah, actually true then, because it would only matter if you could do the backflip while she was talking during that time, because that would be free time, but it's not. It comes after it. Very true.
Oh, is JD gonna lose time to this? Yep. Oh well.
JD has not had a very fun Palace. I don't think JD is very happy with how Palace has went for him.
Nah, sub 3 looking very for JD. Unlikely.
Yeah, it is not looking very good.
Bruggles still very much on sub 3. Still potentially base. Hopefully no more big errors. For either runner. I would like to see perfect gameplay for the rest of our evening.
I like these spins Bruggles is giving us over here, you know? There's that full 360 view. You know, it's kind of pretty looking at the like Twilight in the back, you know, just the world of Twilight, dark clouds. Yep. Imagine if our world looked like this.
Could be a little tight, but he should be.
I think he should make it. I think he should be good.
Yeah.
Just maybe. Okay, yeah, he's gonna be fine. Boom, nice, got him.
Doesn't even have to worry about.
He did get lagged by those birds like crazy.
Nothing much you can do about that.
Yeah, unfortunately, there really isn't much you can do about that. I think the spin attack looks so pretty with the light sword. I think it looks so cool. Little light that gleams off it, you know.
It does look.
Adds a
I
little
agree.
bit of pizzazz to it, you know.
Yeah, spin attack didn't have enough pizzazz. Ooh, wow, JD went for that even though the boomerang was visible outside of the wall. He paused buffered to see whether the boomerang went out of bounds, and anyway, but still got it, miraculous.
Bruggles is going.
Yeah, Bruggles is the only person I know.
Oh, he's going for the insane one. He's going for this thing. Yeah, I know this exists, but that's hilarious that he went for it. That claw
Is he
shot's
actually going
very
for
hard.
the quick last head thing? I think. I have no idea what you mean by that, Eki. I just called you Eki, my god. Thanks?
What name do they like to go by? Like, I'm not gonna lie, I see your name. They're a very important person.
This was just discussed in Adam's chat earlier. X fine with any is the verdict. Yeah,
So
I
is
did
it
do a. Yes.
Okay. Because I was
I
like,
did do a at some point.
I like that you were doing Golden Sun recently. That game is phenomenal. I saw that. And you made me happy that day. I was like, nice.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it so far.
Ah.
Back to the race. Let's
Yeah,
not talk about it.
Yeah. JD got the small key. He's about to go into platform room. Bruggles must have wanted to spin it. Like, he didn't get that. Like, he missed one of them, but he got the rest. He's doing good, though. Going on through here.
Speaking of cutscene length, by the way, from entering the Zant scene, or no, is it? No, from entering the Zant door, the boss key, to gaining control of Link in Forest for a second. It's forever.
How many seconds?
44.
Yeah, it's probably some good amount. To be fair, we do have tech smashing, and we also have to move forward.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we don't do nothing, but with essentially optimal movement, it's 44 seconds. So wait, did Bruggles get the early last hit? I was distracted.
I don't know enough about early last to tell you. I think he did, but I don't think I'm the right person to ask for it, if you know what I mean. Like,
ooh, he's having a bit of trouble. Yeah.
He does not have HP to spend here.
Yeah, that should be, well, okay, yeah. It's about that. Yeah, that's an unfortunate. Yeah, this endgame is not going this way. Oh, and JD's getting transformed again, so I guess he could his wolf. Oh,
Yeah,
well.
he could do this whole section as well. If he's in the purple mist, he can't actually get out of it right now. JD apparently splicing him, taking out the mist. I call it purple mist. This is the black mist. He's not standing in the right position.
JD's an interesting room.
JD is vibing because he's like, man, you know, he's like, I haven't played TP that much. JD, you're done killing these.
He's ready to keep going.
I love you, JD. That was... Why does it show Big Key he got a gold for? Did he actually gold that split too out of nowhere?
Maybe.
Like, that's showing as a gold, and I'm looking at that, I'm just like laughing. Like, did he actually just gold this during this race too?
Let me think. I don't think he...
I did not pay attention to any of his segment up until Bosky. Like,
I'm not sure. Yeah, his palace has been a bit rough. It's been kind of a rough run overall for all the more.
only part of his only part of his palace worth mentioning them. F. Yeah, the rest of his palace has been yeah, very very bad. Hey, you know, Bruggles got his HP now. I don't know fully. This run was very very good, and then a couple of things in that late game have definitely taken back the time. That death really.
JD just got the one cycle.
Hey, let's go. Good one cycle, dude.
Ooh, and the nose shots. Very good. That's how JD.
I'm sure he's getting that.
Zelda
Get it right up
RNG
in
mode.
there.
One of those ores is an of. It's a bit out of reach.
It is definitely a little bit out of reach.
Bruggles can definitely still get the Bruggle.
He does. He is still on PB
He's gonna be behind. Or what? Huh?
He gold.
Oh. Oh, he doesn't split separately. That's interesting.
So he
His gold there
golded that
doesn't
without
have-
one cycle. His gold doesn't have one cycle.
Yeah.
I mean, other than that Zan fight was fine. Like he played it pretty much like very fine. Other than one cycle,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I think how he handled the Goron Mines phase was really rough. Like basically, like he took the hit and then he shielded, which means that he like took the most time he had to wait there instead of just taking it and then jump attacking immediately and then going and doing a spin attack. You know?
Which,
you know what I mean.
He was worried about health.
Yeah. No, but I mean like even in the first phase, he got hit and then shielded on accident, so he ended up shooting the attacks, which slows you down a considerable amount.
JD is getting all the hearts.
He wants the HP, man. He doesn't want to die. He lives so much on this run with a quarter of a heart or half a heart, you know? He's like, I'm done with this. 5 hearts it is now. We have our first person approaching, Squidna. It's kind of weird in Hundo, like one of the last things they do is they go donate to that guy over there, like all the rubies, they dump it into him and get a heart piece. And so it feels weird to me when I see this like movie. He didn't get the bomb.
Oh, he didn't get the bomb. Oh, well, now he can't be.
That, like, I'm sorry, like, Bruggles, you did do yourself, my man. Like,
Yep. He's still got a minute and a half of a best to burn before the end. That's pretty. Just that bomb.
yeah,
Ruins
pretty
it.
much.
Soiled it.
Soiled it. Soiled it. Squidna cutscene, man. I'm still always gonna be curious on where they got the idea for Squidna. Like, how do we break the barrier? Like, what do we do? Like, you know, in Wind Waker, they like Link swings a sword and he shows that he's a true hero, right? What other games have barriers? Absolutely none of them? Yeah, true. Oh no, SS has a barrier around Zelda?
I'll take your word for it.
I don't know, man.
Yeah,
But then they
this is the
somehow
GameCube
got to.
version of. Oh, answer the question in chat. This is the GameCube version of the game, probably being played on a Wii.
We have a decent amount that actually use GameCube though. We do have some who do. We were talking about
How
earlier.
many?
How
Ether
many?
does
Ether,
Simi?
Rob,
No.
Simi.
Oh, Rob?
Yeah, Rob plays on GameCube.
Hmm.
I don't know if Pope plays on GameCube. He might. Does he play on Wii or GameCube?
He plays on Wii.
He plays on Wii? Alright. Hey look, our 2-minute cutscene is over. The bathroom break is done.
Oh, I missed it.
I know, it's okay. You know, I feel like this, like, getting to this cutscene is motivation, you know? Like, say you have to go, you know? You're like, man, I really want to get to that cutscene. The faster you go, the faster you get to...
That is how I think.
That is
Let's see whether
legitimately
JD
what
gets
is...
the bonk. JD got... Okay, JD's gonna win.
Dude, yeah, and
He's
unfortunately,
he's
man,
already won.
like, in our hearts he has. Like, he's about to just fly up to Ganon and go kill him instantly. His cutscene will have an extra bit where Squid is gonna, like, launch him up there to the top.
Yeah, exactly.
We got a second Squid coming on screen. Got the second Squid on screen. Bruggles just missed the chain.
Hmm.
That is a bit of a...
Yeah. Hmm.
I thought he actually got the KB thing.
Yeah, I thought so too. He was very close to it.
Nice. Good fight.
Yep.
That's pretty good, bro. Now, will you get the backflip save word? And save the time you lost for not picking up the chain?
You might be doing
Let's hope.
boots strat. I noticed he equipped claw and boots. Yeah, he's gonna... I think he's doing...
Oh yeah, he's mashing X and start. You know, that sounds
Starting
really,
to
really
mash
smart.
way early. Bruggles has good mash. Oh.
You know, unfortunately he did not. Yo, do you see these? Like the RGB like that we're watching here of the buttons getting slammed? This guy's got some major... Oh no, Bruggles!
He found the fence.
Did, him and JD just kind of pass each other actually, right around there. That's kind of cool. JD about to go do that same... Yeah, in the multi-world, or on the online world. In multi, they wouldn't see each other either.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know much.
Multi is the one that's, separate, but your items affect their items. Online is where, like, directly see them. Good start. Very good fight. I think he missed. Oh, he got it. Oh, that item menuing was a little bit rough. He like swapped over items like 6 times, but it's okay. Bruggles, I never miss. Is that actually what he said? Is that to hearing that? He's like, I never miss. Enjoy yourself, Jay. Like he's doing the bomb throw method.
I like this one. Oh.
Unfortunately, it's not. Just use the extra bomb.
Oh no. Well, okay. Oh. Huh. Okay. I've never seen that before. That was really fast. That was a very good recovery.
That was. Though PB keeps getting dangled like a little bit up and down, and unfortunately, I think
he's pretty solidly. He has a lot of time left. Just look at his best possible.
Oh yeah, you know he does.
He's very solidly on PB pace. Also on bopping knee pace.
You didn't say that. I'm just being cliche. Oh, Fernan, you got me excited that he just actually said that. Oh wait, I'm listening to his stream. I would have heard him say that. Wait a second.
To put this another way, Bruggles might be top 10 as of tonight.
Yeah, he doesn't have mic on. We're listening to his audio on the restream. He doesn't have mic on. We would hear him if he did. I'm just a little bit dumb. I still like the animation of them all getting blown off the bridge. Oh, the little enemies.
Yep, it's got that exploding eagle. You always want an exploding eagle on your side of.
I mean, what if he did tag Link there? It would have been all over for us. It would have been the end.
Mm-hmm. What a shame. Then again, he would have completed the game in 2 hours and 49 minutes, so that's pretty good.
Would have taken the world by storm. Exploding eagle ending. You know, Bajan, that is true.
Boomerang. Good.
Does well. He is saving back a little bit of time, trying to catch up, but like it is a little bit. There isn't time left for JD to catch up at this point.
Yeah, even if Bruggles were to get a pretty bad Zelda.
If Bruggles breaks the world record in the amount of Zelda cycles, then we could see JD. You know, that became less of an option.
Is theoretically possible, but extremely.
Extremely unlikely. I'm pretty sure somewhere in her coding, you can't go above a certain amount. You know, like I don't believe it can actually go infinitely, right? Like something in her has to lower or increase the chances of the ball with each miss. Is it genuinely like the statistics never change upon how many she throws? Because what I'm saying is I'm
sure someone's tested.
Like, because what I'm saying is I'm pretty sure, what am I trying to think of? What I'm trying to say is the fact that with each time she doesn't do it, does it increase the chance of her doing the ball attack or the lightning orb, whatever you want to call it? With each one that she doesn't do. Past the 3 mark on the final one, or any of the times where she's actually able to. Or is it genuinely just a 30-30-30? Or a 33-33-33 on it all?
Well, it doesn't necessarily have to be either. Once again, that can be task. Someone could.
Yeah, true.
So I'm pretty sure if the community is something, that's true.
Oh, so the chance of her using the other moves goes down each time, but it never hits 0. Okay. It just becomes inhumanely possible for it to actually go infinite.
Alright. Bruggles is really closing in on this 256. And on pace for a 7-cycle Zelda. Good start.
Thank you, Bonchan, for that info. 1. Good attack.
Yep, this is going very well for Bruggles so far.
Yeah, it is. And we have JD going into tower climb too. They will be very
Wow. Yep. This
nice.
is really fast too.
Yeah, her attacks like going in between each other have been very, very good so far. He still does have 3 attacks and needs to hope that she dishes them out quickly. Good RNG on the attack he gets.
Okay.
It's a good attack. I think she took a little bit of
Yeah.
extra time on that between that attack though, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, that was a slow one.
That was good. That one was a lot better. That was a lot quicker. Good.
And if he gets
No
if he
triangles
gets this
yet.
right now, he's gonna gold his Zelda segment.
Yeah, he does.
Nice. Oh, Bruggles getting a 50-60.
Nice. Get a
That
little
was
clap
so
for him.
fast.
That is a 7. It was very, very fast. She had,
Yeah,
I think,
he
during one or two of
golded
the
his
attacks, she was a bit slower, but other than that, was very, very fast. Very, very good. What are the odds of a 7? I don't know the exact odds on it. Someone here could probably give it to you. That was a perfect 7. 7 where she doesn't use any Triforces. Well, it's not perfect. No, he still lost time to task because of the time in between the attacks. But in terms of like human versions, that was very, very good to get that like time.
Oh yeah, I think Dish has got it right.
Nice, Dish. I like that statistical information. Very accurate, of course.
Bruggles is crushing. This is so good. Like that JD's doing.
Boom. Good B skin, and now he's just got a horseback and a JD is collecting pots right now. I feel very bad that we weren't even like counting JDs. Unfortunately, we're just like
I mean, I'm excited about Bruggles BB.
We are a little bit more focused on the up and coming PB. Hopefully, he's got a horseback here. I do believe in Bruggles and getting this good horseback though.
Ooh, okay, that was a little close.
Was a little bit close there, but hey, he's going. No tight turns from Ganon here. That's good.
One more and he is set. Oh,
Unfortunately, Ganon now just played him. Was like, hey, watch this.
He still got it. He
still got it.
Oh, Bruggles is hopefully about to be the only 256 on the leaderboard.
I did just say he was the only 57 currently left in the race, right? And that is no longer true. There are no more 57s left on the leaderboard. Or for this race. For this race.
Yeah.
Wolfdash. The rest of Wolfdash. That's what I meant. My bad.
And who knows? Next round, maybe he'll get his 55.
That would be quite legendary if we saw him do that. JD finally done with Zelda. Oh yeah, nice. I thought you meant like the franchise in general. I was about to be like, I don't think he's done with Zelda. I was like.
Yeah, finally. Took him.
He's out of here. He's done with this.
Oh, Bruggles jumped a little early there. Okay. Is he? Oh, Bruggles. Calm down.
Bruggles, buddy.
You got this. There we go. 56.
Okay, GG. Let's go.
GG, Bruggles.
GG to Bruggles.
That's so good.
Amazing job today, Bruggles.
Come on in.
Yeah, come on, get in here. Let's slide you over into the commentary so we can get an interview with you, buddy.
JD, by the way, actually still on sub 3 pace. JD very likely to get sub 3.
Yo, that is kind of incredible. We've seen many ups and downs in JD's run, and it's quite incredible he still will sub through this. Well, can. It is not set in stone yet.
Correct. Likely.
It's very likely. To be fair, though, a lot of things that happened in his run weren't very likely. So, we're on the edge of our seats, I guess. Bruggles, would you like to join us for an interview? Found the question if he is here in the chat or anyone is in his chat. Before SPAC is done, and JD will be definitely getting a sub 3 timer. I wonder how Bruggles feels right now, considering he just like. He probably, if he wasn't watching the restream at all, he probably just noticed I won this race. Like that's already gonna be pretty crazy, right? Hey,
Well, we can ask
there
him
he
now.
is.
Bruggles, you here?
Bruggles?
Hello?
Jam?
Oh,
Bruggles?
I see him. I don't hear him.
Yeah, I see his name and too. We do not hear him.
Oh, I can hear. Hi.
Oh, there we go.
Yo, there
Hey,
you-
congratulations.
Hey.
That's
How you feeling?
amazing.
How am I feeling? Pretty darn good.
This is the second time you PB'd in a race, right? Like,
Yes, this is the second time that I've PB'd in a race.
apparently, you just need to be doing races, man. Like, apparently,
Yeah,
this
honestly,
is what you need to be doing.
Also, GG
Jesus,
to JD.
what a
just
crazy
finished with a
run.
259.
Yeah, GG to JD.
Yeah, seriously, GG. Holy moly.
So, Bruggles,
Um,
I just want to let
yeah,
you know
yeah.
that because this is in a race, this doesn't count as a leaderboard time. So, unfortunately,
Oh, of course, yeah. So
I'm
I have to
still
do this
ahead,
again.
So, yeah, sorry.
But that's okay.
Awesome,
That's okay. So my controller has really horrible snapback. I don't know if you noticed it a couple times. It was happening a lot during the during Lanayru Twilight, where I would let go of the I don't know if you remember me like sliding around a bunch. That was because
Yeah.
of snapback. I would let go of the
Wait.
stick, and then it would think that I went in the other
Mhm.
direction. So
Was
what was that?
I was gonna say, was that what happened when you were picking up? I remember this directly at Lanayru Vessel.
Mhm.
You like when you were picking it up, you like slid back, like
Yeah,
wait
yeah,
till the
yeah.
animation
That's what
slide
happened.
back.
Yes. But I ordered some stuff to fix that. So I'm gonna fix my controller, and then I'm going to maybe I'll do more runs. I mean, I have to, because I won, so I'm still in Wolfdash.
Yeah, wait, does
Yep,
this
versus
not
Marco
count as?
next.
Can he not submit this to the leaderboard beast? Where
No,
No,
I
I
can't.
was
I
just
can't.
kidding.
No,
I
he
was
was just joking. Yeah.
Okay. I was like, what do you mean?
Uh,
I was about to be
No, I
so
was joking about
sad.
him not being allowed to officially bot me. But no, he won it fair and square. Welcome
yeah.
to top 10.
Oh shit! Is that top 10? Sick.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome.
Nice.
Hello. GG, JD. Actually,
I'm so freaking happy for you, dude. Honestly, like,
thank you.
I'm so honored
I really
that your
appreciate
256 was while racing me.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem,
Um,
man.
Yeah, that was a really interesting run. I got the best Zelda that I've ever had in my entire life in
That-
that run, so Zelda kind
That
of
was an amazing Zelda.
gave me that one.
You kind of got one of the best Zeldas I've ever seen. Period.
Yeah.
Like,
So I'll have to do this again, but not rely on Zelda.
I mean, hey, considering that you had a death and you had an unfortunate death that happened in Palace of Twilight, like that.
I mean, yeah, that's what I get for doing 4-heart.
Yeah, just a little bit. That keys kind of wrecked you. That keys kind of like came in and was like, yeah, nah,
Yeah.
that was unfortunate. But other than that, you
Um,
played very, very well through literally like so much of this run. You were playing very, very like extremely good. And not only that, it was during a race. You were pumping out
Thank
this
you.
incredible
Yeah,
time, man.
yeah. That was also my first 124 lake bed, so that was nice.
Yeah, that was
Nice.
insane.
Snow Peak with the new stuff. I basically did that flawlessly, not to toot my own horn or anything, but I was really worried about that, and it went super well. So
We literally commented on that. We said, yeah, that was like a flawless. That was literally a flawless new SPR route that you just did there. Like the movement, everything was done very, very well.
yeah,
Yeah, and
JD,
didn't
I
get
saw
screwed up by freebird skip after.
JD, I saw that you got the new SPR route like relatively really quickly, and you also did the one thing where you stay as Wolf. You did the clip through fully as Wolf there too. It was kind of cool.
Yeah, I like doing it that way.
I think the Wolf way might be. I'm pretty sure it probably has a little bit of time on there, other than the fact you can't transform outside the door instantly. But I like to see how that is tested.
Yeah, it was fun.
How's the new freezer, or how's the new freezer adjustment been going for you too? Because I know JD got
it's
hit by him.
really
I hate it.
weird.
I hate it so much.
I hate it so much too. I don't. Here's the thing. Because Dragonbane keeps saying that like, oh, there's no difference. It's like psychological, but I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. It's different. There's something wrong with it. I don't know what. I don't know what causes it. It's
Dude,
just,
I am not alone.
And
I
I commented on this as well, that like I can't do. So I used to like side hop into the Freezard, which is like,
Yeah.
most people don't do that, but I did that for whatever reason. But now like the muscle memory that I had doesn't work anymore. Like something doesn't work, and like I get analog glitch, and then Link doesn't turn, and it's really bad, and I hate it. And so I had to basically relearn the trick, and it sucks.
Yeah, the freezer clip wasn't very fun to learn anyway, and having to break whatever memory you had of it. I think old muscle memory takes over there, and it's breaking it. Like, it's making it hard for people to do it. Because the timing feels different.
Yeah.
The route, the path, everything. You're not holding the same position. Like, literally what we used to do is enter the room, hold, like, literally a notch, or just kind of in that area, rather be attack, side hop, in. Like, that was the fast method. It was super seamless. You didn't have to think about it too much, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Now it feels like you actually have to take time, and you have to be like, am I like, this is when I need to be attack, I push free, or I made Frieza go this much, you know, then
Yeah.
the trick. Other than that new SPR route, type, I like it. I'm really enjoying the fact that we have a new SPR route.
Yeah, it's really cool to like see a new time save.
Took out the double OJA and the semi jump.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Beast is back. I'm guessing his thing went down. Beast?
So,
Okay, there we go. Yeah, we're
yeah,
all
cut
good.
you off mid-sentence. I figured it out.
If your runners desperate for new content, yeah, I know we're like 15 whole seconds optimally. Like, we're starving for this kind of
Yeah.
stuff. We looked at that lake bed route. We're like, oh my goodness, it could be a whole 5 seconds. We all got really excited. with that
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
In total, now this year we have what, 20 seconds? Let's go.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been a good year for any percent, I must say.
It's been a good year in terms of the popularity, the amount of runners,
And just
activity in
people
the
getting
community
good.
overall. Yeah, and people pushing, like the bar is literally, like we said, this race, like the end of Wolfdash, look at it, dude. It's like what, a 53, a 53, a 50. We have two 53s in there. We have a
PB wise.
54 in there. Well, we just lost there. You were the only 57 left in the races, like the only one with the 57 PB. Now it's a 56. You just push that bar down yourself again. Like it's kind of crazy how far the bar is getting pushed down without like crazy things getting added to the run, right?
Yeah,
Just,
it's
like,
really,
minor
really
things.
ridiculous. Like, I can't believe that we're like the world record is like a mid 253.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
and
just
that's
crazy.
without significant changes. That's just people getting good. We have 353s now.
Yep.
We're just tighter movement, tighter execution, extra little small things. I think me and Beast talked about it, like be attacking in some of the cutscenes, stuff like that. Getting those small movements everywhere. we just start, like, it adds up all the way through the run. Just all the little things we do everywhere to make it, it's quite incredible. And your
Yeah.
run, I'm pretty sure you already have that feeling too. You know you can get further. You know you can do more. Like,
Oh,
there's
absolutely.
that.
If
There's
I
like what?
can
There's a
do
minute
that
and end
again,
game.
if I can do that again without the death, that'd be pretty good.
Yeah.
It wasn't only that death. There's other things that happened, like HC. You had a little bit of time lost. Like you didn't pick up
Yeah.
the. It was kind of funny. We watched
Oh.
you. You didn't pick up the chain. Oh, there was also this one thing
Ru-
way
ru-
earlier that I want to ask you. You like rolled past the like claw shot chest. You did like an extra roll too past it. You just kept going.
Yeah, I didn't mean to do that.
I was like, huh.
Oh, I'll take that off my notes then.
Yeah.
No, Bruggles, I wanted to ask, or it's not so much a question, just a commendation about the Dynalphos in Hyrule Castle, where the bomb strat you used only killed one of them. That was the fastest backup I've ever seen. Just
Oh,
like
thank
keep
you.
stabbing it.
Yeah, I've practiced that backup actually, funnily enough, a good bit, just because I feel like that happens more than I'd like it to. So, just something
Yeah.
to.
Why do you not do the boomerang shred? Do you feel like it's less reliable? Is it just not your kind of-
Yeah, I've had a lot of issues with it in the past. I don't really know. I just like was never able to do it really well.
That's fair. That's just how the game goes. It's like force bit, right? Where some people
Yeah.
like to. You both do save bit, but you know, like even me and B stock. Some people like the item wheel method and don't like save, and some people are the complete opposite.
Yeah.
It's just a
They're
feel
just
thing.
yeah, there are different strats for a lot of things. You can just try out what you like. That's something that's really nice about Twilight Princess.
We just lost one of our most diverse things, which it was the SPR LJA. There were literally like so many ways people did it, so many different aims,
Oh,
so
yeah.
many different ways you could do it. And that's now, unfortunately, it's now rest in peace, SPR double LJA. But you know, it's also kind of a positive thing because the LJA was notorious at times.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna practice it just for fun.
It is kind of fun to do. I still might play around with it a little bit. Also, I want to ask, JD, how do you feel about your run overall? You got a sub 3, even though you've been mainly just doing SS for a long time now.
You caught me while I was in the middle of eating chips. Sorry.
Bro.
Repeat the question.
Oh, I said, how do you feel about your run, considering the fact that you've been mainly just focusing on SS for a long time, and you recently got an extremely good time at SS too, didn't you?
Oh yeah, I got a 127 recently in SS.
Oh shit!
I don't know what
I
the
missed that.
leaderboard
Congrats.
is. Like, I can go check that.
Isn't it
actually.
record 122 or 121?
121.
Damn, that's awesome.
How I feel about my run from today? Definitely not the best, but I'm glad that it still got sub 3 after all, and
Wait, what is your
wasn't crazy far off.
What's your time by the second, by the way, on that run for SS?
39.
So you're 127.39. Oh my goodness, you are like 15 seconds from owning both 5th place in TP and in SS, exactly.
You got the
That was
demon
amazing.
bot.
Yeah, you did get the demon bot. Well, that was a super fun race though. Any like other comments you guys want to talk about? Anything else you guys would like to mention? Anything you want to talk about?
I don't think so. I think I'm good. Yeah, just thank you everybody for watching. I hope that was enjoyable. It certainly was for me.
Thank you guys for putting up a fun race. This was definitely one of the ones I've really enjoyed getting to commentate. It was a great time.
Yeah, this is great.
Yeah, thank you guys. It was fun.
All right.
Right,
All
I
right,
think we're
I'll see you guys later.
Yep.
Yep.
GG's
Yeah,
to
have a
both
good
of
night.
you, and thank you for the running, and thank you, Beast and Keaton, for commentating. Next, Wolfdash 3 matchup is next Friday at 9 p.m. Eastern, the winners finals between Zach Link and Nimzo. Schedule's pretty busy tomorrow. I'll just put the link in chats because there's a lot going on tomorrow. One slight correction on the schedule: the Breath of the Wild any percent bi-weekly is actually going to be at 2 p.m. Eastern time, or 3 p.m. Eastern time, not 2. Just because we got so much going on for that, including the first qualifier for the OOTR DDR Dungeon Door Requirement rule set tournaments. That'll be at 11 a.m. Eastern tomorrow. So thank you all for watching. We're going to go raid ZSR2. They're doing a Wind Waker randomizer Season 4 tournament qualifier. See you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye now.